Lou.
Joe.
Lou, wake the fuck up.
I am awake.
The fuck.
You
Lou?
wake the fuck up. You're the one who's got all the problems, not me.
Who's what?
You got all these fucking problems. You debated
What problems do I have, Lou?
Bro, you went on a fucking TSN show today. I saw a clip.
Him.
What the fuck were you Who the fuck were you talking to?
About what?
That fucking thing that you were supposed to be.
Why do you think I walked off?
Well, because I think Zenhauser made a comment that you didn't like.
No. Had nothing to do with that. They said it was going to be. I was going to debate a real person that ran for the Senate, and then they made the question so dumb, I couldn't play into that. I was telling her, "Do you think we should make New Mexico a country? Or New Mexico is a country? Should we make it a state?" And she goes, yeah. What about New England? New England, they were fucking just trolling and fucking trying to be funny. I go, so this is a funny? Do you want to do funny out of this? I can't. I got serious things to do.
You should have known better, bro. I've been telling you, you need to stop.
He's never done it like that. He's never done it like that.
Bro, did you really think he would do anything different than do something so heinous?
I didn't think he'd be that brutal. So I had to walk out of there. I can't have that. I can't have that type thing tied to me when I'm trying to run a serious campaign. You know what I'm saying? Just can't do it.
15 months of membership.
You want a refund for 15 months? Call YouTube. They'll give it to you.
The fuck are you talking about?
Fuck Mason.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Since you got fucking tarded with everybody in the fucking Dabbleverse now.
Who?
Lou's fucking got all the fucking friends now. He flipped. They all love Lou. Huh?
I ain't got no friends in this fucking Dabbleverse.
What time am I picking your ass up tomorrow? That's what I want to know.
No.
No?
No.
I'm not picking you up?
No. I'll send you the address to where we'll be.
Okay. All right. So you changed that on me. Last minute change.
Yeah, it works out. The only friends I got are the ones that I talk to on a normal basis. You know, Cupcake, you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone else is a show acquaintance.
Okay. So, did you watch Shmuel? What happened? Shmuel had you going on his show yesterday. I remember you talked to me a couple of days ago saying Shmuel had wanted you to go on, and you said, I don't think I'm going to go on. That was like last week or something. Then all of a sudden, I'm just cruising through the thing, and I see, Lou's going to be on today. So maybe Lou changed his mind. He's going to go on. So I'm waiting for Lou. I'm waiting.
The plan was, but life, bro, life. I just didn't make it home in time. Had to deal with shit, got between getting everything ready for tomorrow.
Right.
Also, dealing with I'm not going to say dealing with, but hanging out with my, 91-year-old uncle.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
he needs company.
You know how traffic is getting to my neck of the woods.
Oh, forget it. Especially between 3 and 5:30, man. Forget it.
Yeah, brutal. So it's brutal. And then I got caught in a little bit of a storm. Good evening, Bybee. Welcome everyone to the show.
Hey, Bybee, what's happening? At least one of the good guys here. Yeah, no rent paid for Joey. The man has money. The man has money.
Again, bro. Yo, people. Oh, I know who you're saying pay his money to, but Joey pays me. I made that perfectly clear.
No rent paid, Joey. Okay, that's your version. But I'm going to show you the right version tonight. So all you humps in the chat room, can kiss my ass. We're going to do a lot of things today.
What part of the ass do you want them to kiss?
I don't give a shit because they can all suck my ass. That's all I'm going to tell you. They're all fucking tards. Every one of them.
Now you want them to suck your ass, so that means you want them
I don't want them to do shit.
You want
to quit. I want them to do this. I want them to live in fantasy world. Go with the fucking fantasy people in the Dabbleverse and believe everything they say. Okay? That's what I want them to do. That's their best course of action. I got no time for bullshit.
Now let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, if you could turn back time and change anything in this universe, would you still have been transparent, or would you have not?
Of course I would have been. Why? How could it? From the very beginning, I was transparent about my life. Never did I deny anything if I did it. Never. Not one time. Not one time.
It's not about the
few works I did. I didn't do them good, so I wind up having to fucking tell. I'm telling what happened on those. But I never, ever burned $1 of anybody in this fucking Dabbleverse. That's number one. Okay. And let me tell you something. I'm no fucking choir boy. I never claimed to be. I didn't claim to be a fucking saint. Never. But I tell you what, nobody in this Dabbleverse has been more transparent about their wrongdoings they've done better than me.
We have a guest?
Yes.
Why didn't I know this?
Well, because I'm going to give this woman an opportunity because I don't know this woman. I met her husband a couple of times. I didn't meet him in person, but I like the guy a lot, and he's a cool guy. But she has a lot. I feel that she let Shmuel Buckman pull her like a doggy collar to get what he wanted her to say. And I was shocked because I don't know this woman from Adam, and she basically told me, fuck you, and that she didn't have respect for me in the first place. So we're going to find out why. So without further ado, let's bring on
Show
Miss
us
Penny
the receipt
Penny
that you
Door.
paid rent for $2.
Okay. Listen, don't read no super chats and bullshit with me, okay? So let me bring her on first. So we have to do this.
What are you doing?
On.
So you're bringing her on, but you're taking yourself off.
No, I'm not, Lou. Hang on a second.
Yeah, you are.
Lou.
Jesus.
I'm not in a good mood today, Lou.
Oh, you're never in a good fucking mood, ding dong.
I'm not in a good mood today, Lou. Miss Penny, give us 1 second here, please.
No
Welcome
worries, I got you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Is she lined up now, Lou? Is that to your satisfaction?
You did it. It works for me.
Well, my God. Here we go. One of these nights, I can see. So, Miss Penny, you want to tell everybody who you are, just in case people here don't know who you are?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Penny. I'm Penny from Penny and the Big Dork. Somebody in our, when we first started this, somebody, actually Chad Zumach said Peggy, and some people still call me Peggy, but it's Penny. It's not Peggy. It's Penny, and right. I'm here. So I see that you sent Darren the Big Dork a very, very, very long message on X today.
Very respectful.
I don't know that your message was respectful, but as I said when I sent
you back,
as I said when I sent you back a message, I want this to be respectful. I have seen your show, and I have seen you freak out and scream,
call angry.
People, everything. There's no need to get angry.
See,
okay?
No, there is that reason for me to get that angry because you have no clue what some of the things you were getting into about how and what people have done to me in this Dabbleverse and how they trolled me and how people have called me in the middle of the night on my home phone threatening to rape my granddaughters, stuff like that. You have no clue. That's why I was shocked for someone that didn't have the knowledge or the history of me and my channel 100% would even make a statement like you did.
Okay, first off, I don't know anything about what you're talking about. So I did not make any statement about anything that you are talking about. Okay. The statement, excuse me.
Okay,
remember I said we were going to be civil here.
I'm being civil.
Okay. Then let me speak. Okay.
Go ahead, speak.
One of the things that you said, first off, you said that my husband needed to get control of me. Okay.
I did not say that. I'll pull that up. I never said that. Never said that. Never did I say that.
Pull it up.
I will pull it up right now. Never did I say the word control.
Go ahead and play it.
I'm going to go ahead and pull it up right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Could you give me a minute to pull it up?
Absolutely.
Because one thing that we're going to do, if you want mutual respect, you're going to have to show me some respect too.
Absolutely. I got you.
Okay. Because if you don't, then I'm going to unleash. And I'm not going to worry about you being a female.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to be very respectful because you are a female. And I like your husband because I think he's a pretty good guy.
My husband's an awesome man.
I could tell that. I could tell he's a great guy. That's why I want to show you all the respect I can so we can get to the bottom of this, because I think you've just been misled a lot by a lot of people in the Dabbleverse. That's my thinking on this. So now, let's see here. So, all right, now I have to share this. Let me stop sharing this screen here so I can pull this up. Let me go over here to my, hang on, pull this over here, shrink that. Right.
Hi, Mr. Lou. I'm not sure that I know you. My name is Penny. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Lou.
I'm Penny.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah, welcome to the show. Very much. We're glad you're here. I'm glad. I think it was very classy of you to come on.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't want you to think that anything that was said on this show last night was not said in I don't know the word that I'm looking for. Give me a minute to
Malicious
figure it out.
Set out of let's see, what's she looking for, Lou? You probably know this better than me.
Like I wasn't saying anything out of hate. I don't know you, you know.
Okay.
I don't know you, and I don't know if you watch the show, but like when I saw that you and Clearwater Chad were running for president and vice president, I thought it was for president and vice president of the Dabbleverse.
I saw that part. I saw that.
Yeah, I
There's
didn't
nothing wrong
know
with
that meant you were running for president of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you were quick to judge it, though.
Okay, Joey. That's
all I'm saying. I'm trying to make light of this. I'm trying to make light of it.
Look, I'm not judging you. I'm being as honest as the day is long. Can you really take a step back and think?
I haven't even been out of line here.
You haven't.
I'm being very, very calm here.
Absolutely, you are, and I'm very impressed. We're 10 minutes in, and I'm not pissed off already. Okay.
Well, I mean, you get pissed off. That doesn't matter either. But I'm trying to be respectful because you are a female.
Let's just. It doesn't. All right.
I know.
Let's take a step back.
How many more steps do I got to go? I'll be out the window if I take another step back.
In all seriousness, of everything that you have ever done in your however many years of life, do you really think that you need to run for president of the United States?
What is what I've done in my past have to do? Let me take a My past is exactly what this country needs. You want to know why? Let me tell you why. Most presidents and polished politicians that come from very wealthy families, they're very naive in a lot of areas. First of all, they don't know really about what happened. And believe me, correct me if I'm wrong, I did think you said yesterday you went through a phase in your life where you were an addict?
I did not, and I want to make sure that you are abundantly clear. So I did never, ever.
Why were you in rehab for 90 days?
Pardon me?
You said you were in rehab for 90 days.
I most certainly did not say that. And if I did say that, I want you to replay it because
I'm going to play the whole tape, what you said about what we talked about yesterday with Shmuel. I'm going to play it all.
Okay, go ahead. Because
if I misunderstood that, I'll be the first to apologize. But I could have swore you said you were with the rehab and you had a history in your early years of being an addict.
No, I have a history of being abused verbally by my first husband, but I don't have a history of being an addict.
Okay, so you weren't in rehab for 90 days.
Absolutely not. Not that that's a bad thing. But
did I say that was a bad thing? But you're getting off the defensive here.
I want to make sure that you understand that I don't think that is a bad thing.
I'm gonna see if I misinterpret that, and you got the explanation for that, I will be the first to say I'm sorry, because that's how I am. I'm not gonna blame somebody on something that they don't do.
I've never been an addict, and I've never been to rehab.
All right, fair enough. But we're gonna replay it, so in case if I misunderstood it, you could correct me that I misunderstood it, and we could explain what you were saying that I thought was something different.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. That's all I want to do. But all right, so here we are. Now I'm gonna share this. Here. Share. All right, so it's this one here. Yep, that's it right there. Share. That should come down here. And I want to go here. And we got to go into, hang on, I'm going to bring this over here, Penny. Just right there, hang on.
While you're doing that,
I should go to the video room and do this in the video room. Let me go take us all to the video room. It'd be easier while we're on the side of here. And then I got to add Penny to the video room. So let me go switch over to the video room.
Okay.
Okay, so
it'll be easier.
While you're doing that, I'll pull up Mason in Portland. Lou, you don't deserve this disrespect. Hashtag pay Bahari.
Mason's got a lot of opinions about how we run our show. That's funny. No, you did disrespect Lou. Who said that? Well, I mean, you did tell me to fuck me. You did say that. You told me to go fuck myself is what you told me. Penny, I never even knew you. Why would I talk about something I never met?
Did you bring her on screen so people could actually hear her?
That's why I'm gonna clear this up, because she did say that. And if she's gonna deny it, she's gonna be shocked when she hears it.
Diablo sandwich. Joey, Penny is a woman, not a female.
I'm trying to, Lou. She keeps coming at me. I'm trying to be very delicate with her and be calm and cool.
I'm just reading the super chat.
All right, that's good. I will not get crazy because I don't want to do that to any woman. You understand? I want to be calm here. I'm going to get a little hot under the collar, just like probably she does. She's got a temper too. So it happens. She understands that. But I'm going to control my temper as much as I can. So let's bring her up here, and let's bring her up here. I mean, I will do everything in my best to not be crazy because I don't want to do that. That's not what I brought her on for.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. And that's not why I came on, to be crazy.
Great, thank you. I have no intentions of trying to be mean to this
look
woman.
At me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I had already fucking did the sizing.
What, for this?
Yes, I had
You
it
didn't tell me
already
that, Lou.
set.
Okay, well,
Because you were yapping and I just did it.
Okay, Lou. I'm sorry, buddy. Let me put her over here on top of us here. All right, let me
I got it. Just
I
focus
fixed that.
on getting the
All right.
other thing ready.
Got it. All right, let me stop sharing this here, and then I'll bring it here now. Share.
Lou, I feel for Joey because I can do all this. That's why it's called Penny and the Big Dork, because he runs everything and I just sit here and talk.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Well, I
probably
used
the
to
best
run
way.
everything, but Joey switched things up, so I kind of let him finagle the way he's got it set. All right, so
All right. Now
why
I have
would
it
this
here.
say remove from scene? What'd you do? Oh,
She has to go below the super tip thing in case we get the super tip right here. Put her there and lock that screen in there, so she's locked. All right, so that's good. Now, I'm sharing screen, so where's the other thing at? Here it is. Okay, and we're going to go here. Then we go here, cancel that, and go here. We got to hit the button right here, share screen. It should come right up here. All right, there it is.
Voila.
Well, hey, Lou, a year ago I wouldn't have been able to do none of
I wanted
this.
to.
Huh? No, I'm going to bring it up. I'll pull it up.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, can you see that better now?
I mean, it's small for us, but whatever.
can't
You
see
got
it.
it up there. If you could read it, read it. I don't know.
Well, I got it right here on my other screen. So this is what I wrote, and I made some typos, so I had to refix it. But I said, Darren, first of all, I have
You
never.
not make a typo? Shit.
Right, exactly. I wouldn't be myself if I had to make a typo. I said, Darren,
Exactly.
you want me to read now, Lou? First of all, I have never, ever shown you disrespect or talked anything in a negative way about you, or have I never said one bad thing about your wife, because I never met you in my life, ever. You
Absolutely.
understand?
You're correct.
So I got no reason to talk about somebody that never said that about me, but then all of a sudden you're on Shmuel Buckman, and this is my opinion, so don't take it the wrong way, but I think Shmuel led you around like a collar to get what he wanted you to say. I believe that because that's what he does. That's what the part he plays.
Let me just interject here one time.
Go ahead.
Okay? Opinions are like assholes, and everybody's entitled to their own. Okay.
Okay, that's
one
right.
thing. Remember, Joey, you've not met me before. Okay.
Right.
And I am a very strong, very
I know that.
opinionated woman.
That's
okay.
good. I like that.
Okay. And there's a reason why I am that way.
I understand.
Which may be why you misconstrued what I said and thought I was an addict. Okay.
Like
I lived in a
said.
20+ year marriage where a man controlled me, and that will never, ever, ever fucking happen again.
I don't blame you.
Okay.
Why would anybody want to control anybody?
Absolutely. So
I
go
got
ahead.
a
I'm sorry. I didn't
great
mean to
marriage with
interrupt.
my wife, so I don't understand. I understand what you're talking about.
Yes.
Nobody should be controlled like that, or a woman should be hit on or anything like that.
Absolutely.
So I'm with you in the same ballpark with that one.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. So go ahead with
you're
this
welcome.
with this
Sure.
chat.
I'm going to finish reading this now, okay?
Absolutely.
So show you disrespect or talk anything in a negative way about you, or I have never said one bad thing about your wife. So hear me out, please. So hear me out. Your wife goes on with Shmuel, and she for sure wants to fit in with the Dabbleverse. I can see how so excited she was. You were excited. You showed a lot of
I was
excitement.
very
with the
excited because I love Shmuel. And when
you
he
do.
popped Mumbling Nick in there, it was like I said on the show. It was my birthday, and I didn't even know it.
And I'm happy for
Two
you.
of my faves.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, and I appreciate that.
I hope that stays with you a long time because in this Dabbleverse, things flip really easy and quick. And you're going to see the
Yes.
people you think that you like a lot will wind up being your worst enemy.
I got
so
that.
Just be aware of that. That's all I'm
Thank
saying.
you. I appreciate it.
All right, so it's very much to believe that she here. So here, without knowing the facts about me, it's okay. She said she had no respect for me, which I didn't understand why if she didn't know me. So that's number one. So, and that's what I said. And the fact she said she was an addict, which if I'm wrong, I will apologize. I will apologize. And blaming you. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought you said. That you were an addict, and it was because this was your younger years when you guys were like first together. The way I took the story, and that it was partly mostly his fault. If
Okay,
I'm
so
wrong,
let me-
I will be right to your face and I'll tell you I'm sorry.
Okay,
So-
let me interject here right now.
ahead.
First off, Darren is my second husband. Okay,
Right.
we've been together since 2013.
Okay.
I have never been an addict of anything, and I've never been to rehab.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that.
Thank you.
So
So,
now,
what do you owe me?
well, no, wait. We're gonna replay to make sure that that's not what you said. Then I
know
will
it's
tell
not
you.
what I said, but go ahead.
Don't you want to make sure the facts are there so you can tell me?
Absolutely,
There's the facts,
sir.
Joey.
Absolutely,
There's the facts.
sir.
Okay, good. And then I said, blows me away when she could fall for a Shmuel Buckman. She believes I don't know sign language. That's another thing. You don't know me, but Shmuel, can you convince I didn't learn one sign language with my daughter? Or do I look like that much of a moron as a parent? That you think that first of all, I'm like this with my daughter, best friend. Do you have any idea what my daughter did to me and my wife? Do you have any clue?
I know little bits and pieces of it.
Tell me what you know, please.
Just give me 1 second.
All right.
I know little bits and pieces of it, but before I could tell you what I do know, I want you to continue down because
I'm going to read this first. I'm going to get this out of the way.
Let me finish. Because Shmuel said that you did not know sign language.
So you believe Shmuel?
Now let me finish, please. Please, okay. You and I are both over talkers, and this is not going to be fun if we continue to over talk each other.
Listen, I'm okay. Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
I want to hear you explain
So let's
Shmuel.
take a deep breath. Ready? Let's take a deep breath. Okay, you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Shmuel told me that you did not know sign language. Okay. Now, here's my thoughts as a mother. Okay. As a mother and a grandmother. Okay. My thoughts on that are, number one, I don't know when your child became hard of hearing.
6 months old.
Thank you. Okay, so 6 months old, all right? If you go down further in this message, you will see that you say, I know how to communicate with my daughter. That does not say that you know sign language.
Okay, that was irrelevant, but I do know sign. I don't know fluent sign language, but I know enough to communicate with my daughter. Because I did work for 33 years that I was away all the time, and she was with me most of the time. So
we'll go back to that. So go ahead and finish the chat. I'm sorry.
Okay. So where was I left off at? All right. She believes I don't know sign language.
Yes.
Well, I know enough to talk with my daughter. That's what I said. Does she know that my daughter tried to kill my wife and me?
I do know. I don't know the details. And Joey, I don't mean to be rude. I know all of this is all out over the Dabbleverse and all out over.
Why is it out? Because I told the story.
You did, and I don't want to discuss it. And the reason I don't want to discuss it because that's your trauma. That's your wife's trauma, and that's your child's trauma.
But the big part to explain
not the place. Let me finish.
No, it is the place because it's already out.
It's
Shmuel
not
brought it
the
up.
place.
Shmuel brought it up, but it was a place there.
Okay, wait a minute. First off,
So I'm going to talk it on my show, and you
go
can
ahead.
either listen or not stay and listen. But I'm going to talk about it. That's my show. I do what I want here.
okay, so then tell all
But
about
I'll do it in a very delicate way for you. Okay? But let me tell you something about my daughter. I've loved her from the day she was born. Discovered she was deaf about 6 months old. We don't know how she was deaf. I don't know. Back then, they didn't take hearing tests on babies.
How old is she?
They still weren't doing the hearing test.
How old is she?
How old is she now? She's 30. She'll be 32 this year.
She'll be 32. So she was born in
94.
And they didn't do a hearing test?
Not when you're born. Now, when babies are born today, they take it when the baby's born. Back then, they didn't do a hearing test in 94. Was part of the when the baby came out. That was not part of the sequence yet in 94.
Okay.
It was still, I think it was 98 or 99 is when they started actually doing the hearing test. Like, they do the eye check, they do all the other tests.
Right.
Hearing was not part of that test when the babies were born.
Okay. Now,
I
I can honestly say I had a
99
child
didn't
in
do it for my
1990, and he was given a hearing test. But the reason he was given a hearing test is because I have an issue with hearing.
Yeah, it's a different story then.
Exactly. Okay.
We have
so
no
go ahead.
deafness anywhere on either side of the family. So, it wasn't standard protocol for them to do that as part of what they do when the babies come out. So that was not part.
Okay, I get you. Okay, so continue on.
So 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, she starts crawling. And I had, in Chicago, where I'm from, and we had, I lived on the first floor of an apartment in this apartment building over on by Addison Street in Cicero I was living. And when you walk on hardwood floors, they creak. You know what I'm saying? Hardwood floors don't make noise, especially if it's real quiet in the house. You'll hear them creaking. So I would play around and pretend I'm running behind her to get her all excited to see her turn around and say, to smile at me. And she never felt or never heard my footsteps coming at all. Now, the first time I just overlooked maybe she's just too memorized and that she learned how to crawl. I let it go. So then I said the next day, I said, put her back in the dining room, put a bunch of toys up front, and did it again. She didn't turn one time, and I boomed behind her pretty hard. So I said, something's wrong here. Something's not right here. So I called the doctor. He said, well, bring her in to the doctor's office tomorrow. So I do. And he says, look, we're going to take her to a specialist and run some hearing tests. Long be short, that after she did the audiology test, that she was 70% decimal in both ears, profoundly deaf. 70 or minus 8, 70 and minus 80 in this year. And it found out that after doing further research that her nerves never grew for her ear canals that would trigger for her drums for her to hear. She never had that growth never came in. So he says you got a profoundly deaf child. So now we got to learn about deafness. She was born in '94, so I was 29 years old. She was my fifth child. Okay? I got 13 grandchildren.
I got 10.
Yeah, I got 13. And so obviously she's the baby. She's my daughter, and I have a soft spot for her.
Of course.
We start going and getting this. We got officially certified that she was profoundly deaf. That had to be the first thing that had to be documented.
Correct.
So we do that, and they said, she's probably going to have to start school early in a deaf school because they're going to be way behind. They explained to me how behind they get because they can't learn without being with an interpreter. But the best thing for them is to put them in a deaf school so they can have deaf teachers and deaf peers. Right. Well, I weighed out that option. And I said, you know what? She's my daughter. I'm going to move to 300 miles out of Chicago. I grew up in a city. I've never been in the country in my life. You understand at this point? But this is my little girl, and the deaf school is 300 miles away from Chicago in Jacksonville, Illinois. So I pack up, move, and I get a house, and I enroll her. And we went to Parent-Infant Week. And I don't know if you know who Marlee Matlin is.
I do, yes.
Deaf actress. You know who she is?
Yes, absolutely.
Her parents were the guest speakers at the Parent-Infant meeting at the deaf school.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Because they wanted to educate us on how violent and how deaf kids, when they get teenagers, they can't call their parents and say, I'm sleeping over at the girlfriend's house. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. But Marlee learned how to talk, so she couldn't hear her dad and mom. So she would scream in the phone, I'm not coming home tonight, and hang the phone up on them. They had no clue where she was.
Absolutely.
She caused them a lot of pain in her younger teenage years. And we all know she became a very good actress.
Absolutely.
Very good actress. And she married a police officer. And her father and mother were really nice people. They were older people. And they stayed for the whole week. They put everybody up at the dorms because deaf kids, when they go to these schools, unless they live in the town where the school is, they stay there and come home on the weekends.
Okay.
Unless you live within driving distance, they have to. There's no coming back and forth because it's the one in Florida is 3 hours away as well. So I like the fact that we lived in town and she was coming up because she was 4 years old, just turned 4 when she started school. She started way early than normal and she went to preschool, and she was a beautiful little girl. And
I'm sure
on my birthday, a deaf Santa Claus was in the classroom, and she made when I went and got my newspaper for the morning, she was on the front page of the Jacksonville Sun, my daughter.
Nice.
On my birthday, with Santa Claus in his lap. That was the best present I could ever got.
Of course, absolutely.
It brought tears to my eyes, and I couldn't believe it. I said, you know what? She's going to be okay. But then, what haunted me was what the parents of Marlee Matlin said, how that a lot of deaf kids they get so angry, build up so much anger in them, because they don't understand why people are rude to them, why people won't pay attention to give them the time of the day. She's going through that right now. Today I was on the phone half the morning because the prison she's in, they disregard everything. They violated all her rights by not having an interpreter. It clearly states in the Disability Act that anybody in prison that's profoundly deaf or anybody that's deaf or anybody that's blind, they must have an interpreter there. They must provide it, and they won't do it. So they're in a little bit of trouble for that.
Well, wait. Let me interject for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying she started this at 4, and
school.
Okay, and going into teenage years,
before teenage years.
Okay, and it does get rough because they don't have any way to communicate with
correct
people.
Well, the proper way. No, it's like people just disregard them like they're not a human being. Exactly. I mean, I can tell you, going out in restaurants. And, deaf kids cackle, they make they get really screechy with their voice,
yes.
and they could get very annoying. And you can't even tell you how many fights I've been into with other parents that were making fun of her while we were sitting at the table. Trust me, I had my knuckles bruised every time someone got stupid with saying stupid, ignorant. I had no problem going up there and taking care of what they wanted to know what their problem was. And I got myself in a lot of trouble for that. But that was my child. Everybody knows one thing. I stick up for my family to the T. I'll die for my family. That's the type of man I am.
I'm right there on that same ship with you. But let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Okay. So you said, and please let me finish this before you slit my throat. Okay.
I'm not slitting your throat. Go ahead.
Okay. So you're saying as she's getting older, it's more difficult to communicate with people, not only you, but other people outside. Right. Do you see why I have a problem and see why I cannot understand why you did not learn sign language to make her feel safe, to make her feel number one, to make her not feel fear? Do you understand that?
100%.
Thank you.
And I never claimed that I learned fluent sign language the way I should have. I never claimed that. I always said that I wish I would have paid more attention, but I was to support this family, and I traveled a lot. And I worked a job that was very high end for 8 months a year. There was nothing but my life. I was married to my job. You understand? Okay. But I took my kids everywhere with me.
Where was your wife?
That's my ex-wife. My ex-wife. Their mother's my ex-wife.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
So that's a whole other story. I don't want to really get into it. I don't have enough time and hours to talk about that.
I completely understand.
Okay.
All right, finish with the conversation. As
she got older, 6, 7 years old, we started noticing a very violent streak in her. I mean, very angry streak. When she didn't get her way, she got very violent. I could remember a time when she was 8 years old. She took a cleaver butcher knife and tried to take my son's arm off. Okay, because she got angry at him for something. And I got there in time to get it out of her hand and tell her, what's wrong? And I was there for her. I took her to get her first bra. I took her to get her first everything, because her mother didn't take it very well and was depressed for 3 years just laying in bed. Wouldn't do nothing. I did everything. I worked, I cleaned the house, I cooked, I did everything. Heather and Dominic and they all will say the same thing. We had a good dad. I wasn't the best dad. I never hit my children. I tried to give them the best advice. And the one thing I drilled in their head to my sons, never be the man I am. I don't ever want you to take anything that I've done as a man and you do it. Because I want you to be better than that.
Joey, let's backpedal just for a little bit.
Right.
Okay. So she had this issue. She did the cleaver thing, and you were unable to communicate with her in a proper way because you had to work to support your family. I was home
when she was there.
Okay.
When she was swinging the cleaver.
Okay.
I got interjected.
When she's swinging the cleaver, you didn't get any therapy for her.
You don't know. Yes, we did get therapy. We got plenty of therapy for her throughout her years. She went to plenty of therapy. So I saw this as starting to be a problem. And I know she's frustrated, and I spoiled her. I felt really bad that she was deaf because I somehow blamed myself why she was deaf.
Of course, and the doctor, you're a parent.
The doctor says, what you're saying is impossible to happen. I really thought, to be honest with you, because I was an addict, that somewhere, of course, in my sperm could have been tainted with drugs that could have caused her to go deaf.
And you know that's
put that weight on for many years.
But you know that's not true, correct?
I do now because the doctor explained to me it's impossible, could never happen.
Absolutely.
But you know what? When you're an addict at the degree I was, and you make this beautiful little girl, and you can't do nothing but blame her. So I always bailed her out of everything she got in trouble. When she 7th grade, we decided to move to Florida in 2000. So she was in a deaf school from beginning of 97 to just before we left in 2000 in Illinois. I decided to move to Florida because I got a job with the Phillies in spring training. Nice. Started out in spring training in Clearwater. So I had a career bump on my job, and I wanted to get out of the winter. I was tired of winters. I hated winters.
I feel that in my bones deep.
So I had an opportunity to go to Clearwater. So I went there by myself to interview. And at the time, my off-season job baseball, I was an over-the-road truck driver. I drove an 18-wheeler. I went and got my CDL. While she was in the deaf school, I got my CDL in the town that we moved to where the deaf school was. And I got my certificate, and I went and got my CDL through the school. And I got hired from a company right in town. I got fired from my first job because I turned too sharp at a Coca-Cola plant in Kansas. I think it was Topeka, Kansas, where the Coca-Cola plant was. And after I unloaded, I came out too fast and I took the axle out of the trailer.
Nice.
I turned too sharp at the left. I was my second week actual driving on my own out of school. So, and I made a mistake. So I got back to the yard. I was fired. And so I didn't, but that bothered me. I went to the other truck company. He hired me, gave me a chance. I told him what happened. I was honest with him. I said, listen, I just out of school. I wrecked the guy's trailer for Rise of Your Brothers. You know, it happens. I know it. They say that if you're going to get in accidents as a rookie truck driver, it's going to happen right away. You know, it is. And I was careful. But the thing is, it's still going to be my fault because you want to know why? If it was an incident where it was involving another car or another truck where people were involved, I would have been probably taken to jail because the problem I had I was a career addict. So there was drugs in my system. You understand? So I still blame, no matter what, that could have been avoided. If I didn't have drugs, I would have been more alert on the turn and would have paid attention. But I know what I did. I know how I was thinking. The load's empty. It's the weekend. I want to get home. And I just bailed out of the Coca-Cola plant without even looking in my mirror and thought I could be a smart ass and turn that corner. And I destroyed the trailer because I was under the influence of cocaine.
Okay. Let's go. Let's pause here and let's go back to the conversation, please and thank you.
Well, yes, please and thank you. So now we moved to Jacksonville, and that's like I said, we get Heather into school, and I told you at the beginning.
Let's go back to the conversation.
That's what I'm talking about. That Heather.
This text.
Oh, fucking Twitter.
This message that you sent my husband.
Oh, this conversation. You mean okay?
Jesus Christ.
She said conversation. We've been having a conversation. I didn't know she meant that.
I'm sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just go back to the text that you or the DM. Okay. All right, let me see where I left off at. Right. Okay. So that's what my daughter had tried to kill my wife and I, and we still fought hard for her, and we never put her in prison. She basically killed my wife. My wife died in a chopper being airlifted. They resuscitated her back to life. She was in surgery for 8 hours. She had 18 stab wounds, and the target was her. Wasn't the target.
Hey,
she was on the kill.
Wait. None of this is in the DM. Let's go back to the
because
DM.
I didn't feel at the point I should have give you that because I didn't know what you do.
Okay, Joey. I know this is your show. I do. I know it's your show, and I don't mean to take a charge of it. Ask my husband. I try to take charge of our show all the fucking time.
It's fine.
I'm
trying to. I'm in a good place in my life, so I'm not going to let nobody.
So let's go back to where we left off in the DM. Okay.
That's what I'm reading right there. DM. Okay. So my wife and I still fought hard for her not to go to prison. We showed her lots of love and still support her, even though she tried to kill us. Then she don't know the real reason behind then I went into the eviction. And you don't know the real reason behind the eviction. The judgment at the end was I owed $0. I don't owe the man, and I'm going to demonstrate why what he does, he's the one breaking the law, not me. Let me ask you a question. If you're paying high rent, $3,000-$4,000 a month.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just saying, if you're paying $3,000 or $4,000, I don't know if you do or not. If you are paying $3,000-$4,000 of rent for somebody, would you expect anything to be wrong with that house, paying that kind of rent?
All right. Well, first off, Joey, let's backtrack. Okay, let's backtrack just a little bit. Okay. So you took possession of this house sometime in December, correct?
No, November.
Oh, that's even worse.
November 21st. November 21st.
Okay, November 21st.
Right.
And the security deposit was $3,000.
Correct.
And you paid $1,000.
Right. And down at 21st.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. Okay. I'm asking a big, long question here, so I want you to think. Okay.
Right.
So you moved in November 21st.
Right.
The security deposit was $3,000.
Right.
From November 21st to November 30th, that rent should have been prorated. And I'm just going to throw out a ballpark figure. If you're paying $3,000, it was how much?
$1,000.
Okay, it was $1,000. Okay, so on November 21st, you owed $4,000.
No.
Yes, you did.
$3,000.
Listen to what I'm saying. You owed $3,000 in a security deposit and $1,000 in rent. That's $4,000.
No. We gave $1,000 of the security deposit because it was broke up into at least 3 payments, over 3 months.
Okay. So you paid $1,000.
What we were supposed to pay.
Okay. So you paid $1,000 on November 21st.
Right, but here's the deal. We were supposed to take possession of the house.
Let me finish.
There you go.
December 1st rolls around.
Correct.
And you need to pay December 1st rent of $3,000.
Correct.
Plus the $1,000, correct?
Correct.
Which is $4,000.
No, we didn't have to pay in December because the $1,000 we paid because we weren't supposed to move in November 20th. That was the first installment of the deposit was December 1st, January 1st, February 1st to take care of the 3 deposits. That's written in the lease.
Okay.
Okay.
But you didn't pay that, sir.
I paid him the December's, everything to December. Like we were supposed to.
Can you show me a receipt for December?
I don't have to show you. See, I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the actual documents. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to finish. I'm going to finish reading this.
Yes, let's finish reading
and
this.
I'm going to show you a pattern.
Like all over the place here.
No, we're not all over the place. You told me to read this, and I was done talking about my daughter. I went to the next thing. You asked me to read this.
I need to shut the fuck up and just let you read.
Exactly.
Go ahead. Really?
So we're now on the thing about the house, and the judgment was 0. That's what the judge declared. I owed him nothing. So you asked me one question, and I'm going to finish reading this so we get off of this, okay?
Yes,
if the judge in favored me to owe him 0, what happened in this picture, and why would a judge do that?
Okay.
Why would a judge award me 0 if I owed $15,000?
Okay. Let me explain to you how this works.
Okay. All right.
All right. So there's 2 parts of this. Okay. Mm-hmm. The judge says, yes, we're going to evict you, and this is how much you owe. Uh-huh. And the landlord says, you know what? I can't get money from a turnip. I can't get money. Excuse me. Oh. I cannot get money from a turnip. Mm-hmm. I didn't get it while he lived in my property.
Okay, that's a lie, but go ahead.
He's never going to pay it.
Right.
Anyway, so it's beyond.
Wait, you think I'm a deadbeat? Is that what you think? No, you think I'm a deadbeat? I worked for 33 years and always paid my bills. Always paid my bills. Always paid my rent. This is the first time I ever had a problem with a landlord.
Mr. Joey.
No, just don't, Mr. Joey. You're going to listen to me because you're saying something that's based on what you did. Florida. You ever live in Florida? Have you ever lived in Florida?
I visited, and I think it's
but that's kind of, you ever live here? I've been here 26 years.
Okay.
Florida laws are the worst for anything.
And one thing, once again, you're yelling at me because why?
I'm not. You're telling me to shush and all that. Let me finish what I got to explain to you,
all right,
so you can make judgment then.
I don't want you to think that I'm making judgment.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you to understand what Florida law
Listen, I'm not a dummy. I'm 60 years old. I've been around the block. I'm no dummy. I understand you loud and clear.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than you.
You're just a little bit.
Okay, so I'm no asshole, and I'm not a dummy. I'm a very smart individual, believe it or not.
Okay.
And that's another thing that you don't understand about this Dabbleverse. They hate they build or the way they take somebody in this Dabbleverse, and it was perfect. They got so much bitterness for me from when I went on and worked with Stutter and John that was my downfall in the Dabbleverse. And they said we'll get to the trolls later, because if you think you're troll free, you guys think you're troll free, you're not. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It's okay. Oh no, trust me. I know I'm not troll free.
Trust me, you're not.
So let's go ahead and read down. Let's go past the rent, and let's go on back down through and finish reading what you sent to Darren.
Okay, this is where we're at. So we're done talking about the house thing in here that I said.
Absolutely,
So
I'm done with it.
Let me open the rest up. There we go. I'm opening the rest up. Okay, show all, right? Show more. Show all. Show more. Show all. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, where do we leave off at? Okay. So this is now, I got to go back up and find where we left off. We left off with the judgment on me was 0. Okay, there we go. Bill Buckman is the biggest loser in the Dabbleverse. He's a cleat chaser, fucking cuck bitch. And if you don't think, you'll see what I'm talking about. If you ever, I've been out to shows with Buckman, and let me tell you something, he's like a little puppy dog when he's around Melton and Shuley and all those guys. He's just sucking, swinging on their nuts. That's what he does. You understand? He thinks, you know how much hate this man has in the Dabbleverse? Because he's opinionated about everything. He thinks he's better than everybody in anything. And he thinks he knows people. All he does is stir the pot. That's what he was doing with his little smirky eyes. He looks like a fucking mummy without lids, excuse my friend, without no eyelids. That's what he looks like. And he's a piece of garbage. And you're going to find that out down the road. Promise you, we'll see that.
Okay, now, Joey.
Okay? No. My opinions of him got nothing to do with you. Okay?
It's okay. Opinions? So, everybody has opinions.
Right.
Okay?
But I can show facts of what he does.
Saying. Look. I was on SIMULCAST last night, and I said something, and somebody clipped his eyes, and he was rolling his eyes at what I had to say. And I was his guest, and I love him, and it's okay. We don't have to.
Love him. I don't care. That's your business.
We don't always have to agree. Right. We don't always have to agree.
He'll never think he's wrong about anything, and that's a problem.
But that's
a big problem.
See, Shmuel and I have a conversation, and we can agree to disagree as adults do.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad you think that now. Tell me 6 months from now what you think of Spiel Buckman. That's what I want to know.
Okay.
That's
Joey,
what I want to know in 6 months from now.
Let's mark this down. It's
I already got it marked down.
Listen, it's April 3rd, 2026.
Because I'm going to predict everything about to happen to you guys
June,
with your
July,
show.
August, September,
Well, how
October.
they're going to play you guys all the way.
October 3rd, 2026, we're going to redo this show.
Right.
Okay?
I know that. Because no one's been trolled more than me next to Sutter and John. Nobody. And I've got death threats. I get people wanting to rape my grandchildren. You have no clue what I go through in this Dabbleverse. Not 1 ounce.
Well, you know, Joey, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but maybe don't put all your shit out there.
Listen, that's my choice to do that.
Absolutely. It is your choice to do that. So when these trolls come on and say nasty fucking shit.
Because if I tell my life history, they got a right to threaten a 6-month-old grandbaby?
They absolutely do not.
Okay, then I'm right there, right?
But unfortunately, people are keyboard warriors.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they are. Because you want to know something?
Absolutely.
That none of them step to me. None of them will. None of them will.
I've said that. Okay, I don't want to make this. I don't want to make this screaming. Okay, so finish with the.
Never will they step to me because that would be their last time they step. I promise you that.
Can I interject for a second?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can we fucking get to the video and fuck this Twitter DM?
Well, I promise I'll read. I'll just read it real quick and then let me just.
This is the longest fucking read in history.
All right. Because she's the one who keeps interrupting me. You don't want me to read it. So I like the guy. Okay. Phil totally has your wife follow him down that road, which he did. He led you exactly what he wanted you to do. And you don't see that because you're so googly-eyed about the Dabbleverse. I'm sorry to tell you, but you are. You're all in love with the Dabbleverse. You think it's the greatest thing in the world.
Once again, opinions are like assholes, and everybody
Again,
has one.
if you show this, I'm going to demonstrate this when I show how you were last night at his show.
Okay, go ahead.
You were all giggity, all happy about the Dabbleverse because you think the world is the Dabbleverse. And let me tell you something. There's nothing but evil in the Dabbleverse. Evil.
Can I tell you something?
No, I'm going to read this.
Go ahead.
She totally had your wife. Okay, I said that. I haven't not decided yet if I was going to give your wife too much energy because I like you guys. Thoughts you were different because you guys were addicts. And then again, you said I misunderstood that. So that's going to be proven here in a little while. So that I'll apologize to both of you if that's true. And understand me and my wife. I am one of the realest people in this Dabbleverse. I've always been very honest about my wrongdoings and what I've done. Never did I try to say I'm this, without saying, no, I've done a lot of bad things in my life and talked about it very openly to show people I don't got to lie. Because if you're going to discover I'm arrested, they're going to all attack me now. So let me put it out and de-weaponize them by me telling what they're going to find. There's nothing they can find secretly on me at all because you know what? I put it out very transparently because that's the kind of guy I am. I take everything by the bull and head on.
Let's keep reading the chat you sent Aaron.
Okay, so I understand she's.
No, don't whisper to yourself.
I'm trying to find out the spot I left. So
I got you.
My energy because I'm not going to give her too much of my energy. That's the last thing I said to you because I like you guys too. You were different because you guys. I said that part of the addicts and your wife. I am one of the most realist people, so I decided. To not go hard on if I was going to go hard or not on your wife, and she wanted to. She also made a statement that if someone was being her friend and talking with her and being all nice with her, but then turn around and she goes meets them in person and they're talking smack to her, that you would just get up in her face and smack the shit out of them. Which I like that part because you know what? That's how it should be. You understand? So I said. So my statement was, well. If I go hard on her and she wants to come smack my face, I'll be all for that. Because you want to know something? One thing I will be clear on, my hands don't discriminate once she puts her hands on me. And I was very clear about that. Because you did make the statement that you were going to do that if someone got in your face and did that. You made that very clear.
Absolutely.
So I thought you hated me so much, maybe that you get a chance to get in my face, you're going to come at me and you're going to smack me. Okay? So Barry will tell you this. That's fine. You have the right to do that if you want to, but just know my hands don't discriminate. Just know that.
Okay. Neither do mine.
That's good. But I can promise you this. Promise you this.
Story.
I'm a lot more psychotic than you could ever think to be. Okay?
Please finish reading.
Promise you that.
Read, please.
So I decided that, like I said, she'll do to people. Just know I will punch back. I will punch back if she got in my face and hit me. So I wouldn't touch her until she put her hands on me. That's what I said. And I said it in a very different way. I didn't say I didn't use nasty words.
Okay, finish reading. Don't add, just read.
Okay? So, but I have a big heart and respect for women, which that's me to the T. Okay? Because I have never cussed in front of my mother, ever in my life. That's how much I respect women. Okay? And I don't need to beat on a woman. It's not my style. And I really liked you as a person. Please tell your wife I am not angry. I am very disappointed in what she said based on the life she once walked. That's what I said. And for the record, I have 13 grandchildren that love me and know I'm a good grandpa. Your wife don't know anything about the Dalvers. She can't even recognize the players that played her. Okay? That's what I said. You have a good night, and God bless you and your family. And your wife also stated that she gets the facts before. You also did make a statement. You don't ever talk down about anybody bad if you got all the facts. That was a lie you made right there because you didn't. You were coming at me and you had no facts. Number one.
I do have facts.
You didn't have no facts. You were going by what the Bibleverse was telling you. You didn't bother to look the facts.
Joey.
You had no facts.
Joey.
And you made a judgment on me.
No, I did not. I did not make a judgment on you, okay?
You did. I'm telling you, you did.
Let me finish, please.
No, I'm going to finish reading this, then we're going to go to the video. And you're going to see that I'm right.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
I promise you you're going to see I'm right. And then I want to see you backpedal out of that.
Okay. First off, can you admit I'm not an addict and I've never been to rehab?
I don't know that. If I read that, I had to read. But if I'm wrong, I will. I'm not going to admit nothing until I go back and listen to it again.
And watch the video.
Well, you want to hear this? You want to watch the video?
I want you to say the last things, and then I want you to hit play. Okay,
and have a good night, and God bless you and your family. And your wife also stated she gets the facts before she comments, and people were. Is the facts check on me? Did she do a facts check on me before she was a puppy dog on Shmuel's show? Does she believe the list of people she named that she loved will get her a better position in the Devils? Just curious. You show me one thing in that thing where I told you that he better get control of you. So you're just lying on my show.
No. Go roll down.
No. You're not going to come in my show and make a lie when I didn't say something. Or tell me I said something. Because you're straight lying about it.
Okay. First off, this is something that you voiced into your ex. And then if you scroll down a little bit more.
Now it's on my ex now. First it was different Darren, now it's on my ex. You don't even know because I never said it. You heard somebody tell you I said it, and you believed them. That's your problem with the devil. You're never going to go nowhere in the devil because they're going to play you like a fiddle, and you're going to wind up being so frustrated, you're going to wind up closing your show up and leaving. That's what you're going to wind up doing because you're going to be able to handle it. Okay. You ain't going to be able to handle it.
All right, let's play the video.
Okay, I promise you won't be able to.
Let's play the video.
And God, if I was going post on you, you would run out of here crying, I promise you.
Let's play the video. Lou, can you play the video?
You demonstrated that I didn't say that? What you said I said? That we just proved the facts right there.
Oh, my goodness. So I said that you said that my husband should control me, okay?
That's what you said. I never said that.
Okay. Well, listen. Everything that you just said in there is false.
Everything in my thing is false?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
This is going to go really ugly for you on my show. I promise you this. Right now, you keep saying everything in there was false. You got proof it's false? Can you prove it's false?
I can, because...
How can you prove? Show me the proof. Show me the proof. Show me the proof. Show me the proof.
I want to know why you're so excited.
Because you fucking are going to try to tear me up on my show. You're lying. I never said a threatening thing in there. I said I liked you guys. I was kind the way I breadboarded it. I could have been real nasty, but I didn't.
Lou, play the
video. And you lied.
I don't have the video to play.
I'm playing the video. Okay? This is my channel. Okay?
Okay. While you get the video ready, I'm going to continue reading the other super chats that came in.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Joey.
So, from Base Pill, couldn't afford the fake views tonight for $2. Mm-hmm.
Because Penny, I'm not the one buying the fake views. First of all, he's on the list to not even be in the chat room. That's number one.
Penny, this man has a history of abusing women.
I do. I do. Hey, babe. Babe.
Well, you do that. Joey bought this nice lady on just to yell at her for $2.
I know,
so I have a history of abusing women. No, that's what this punk from Canada saying. Another troll that was part of guys that tore my wife up and call her a whore every day, and she's a prostitute and she fucks fucking black guys. These are the same people that you want to be friends with. I never abused any female. I don't need to. I'm a man. I was a man at 17 when I had my first child.
Joey,
don't even go there. Don't try to backpedal me. You're in the wrong place to do that.
Okay, look, Joey. Once again, I sent you a message on X and said I wanted this. And
you're lying, so now you're pissing me off.
Okay,
now you're telling lies that what I said and you put words about it. I didn't say that shit. Okay. I just proved it to you.
Oh my God. You called me an addict and said I went to
Okay,
rehab.
I said that. If that was misconstrued, what is that going to do with what you said? I said to your husband, he better need to get control of his wife. I never used those words. You lied, straight up lied.
Okay, that's not a lie. That's
what is
not
it
a
then?
lie. That's not a lie.
What is it then?
I misconstrued.
Well, there's not even anything to leak that I said that.
God damn it!
I don't give a shit. You're on my show. You're listening to what I got to say. You want to yell at me? I'll go on your show and you can give your false facts that you're going to go. You understand that? Now, we can do this the civil way or we can do this the hard way. But you're not going to walk out of here calling me a liar.
Hey, Lou. So
lose out of this.
Lou,
So don't bring my partner involved in this.
Because obviously I misconstrued what he said.
Very badly.
As much as he
You joined what they taught you to tell you. What they coached you to do.
I was an addict and I went to
And
rehab,
I said if I misconstrued that.
Darren was my enabler.
Oh my God! Let me get to the video.
So,
where's the video at? I got to get out of here.
Let's go ahead and play the video.
Because you know what? It's going to get really ugly. I promised myself I wouldn't do this. My wife just told you I never. We don't kind of relationship I got my wife. We're like best friends in the whole wide world.
Okay.
And I worship the ground she walks
adults, on. We can admit when we are wrong.
You didn't admit you were wrong.
You probably should have shut the fuck up.
No, I don't got to shut the fuck up again.
What I just
again, in my house. You're in my house. I don't got to shut the fuck up.
I'm not in your house.
Yeah, we're in my house. You understand? My channel, my house.
Okay, play the video.
Okay? You remember that. Learn your place. That's the best thing you need to do. Mm-hmm. You're a guest. You don't take my show.
Make sure
I can take my show
as well.
I wouldn't do this on your show. I wouldn't come to you and tell you to shut up and do all that shit. Because you want to know something? I got the class. I don't have to do that.
Oh, you have class. Yeah,
I have lots of class, sweetheart. You know my origin, where I come from?
Do you have
any clue where I come from or my family background?
The video.
I'll play it when I calm down.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to read the final few super chats.
Go ahead. Finna get those out of the way.
Mason says, Joey brought this nice lady on just to yell at her.
I'm not yelling at nobody because she just told a lie. That's what I'm upset. And she wants to try to backpedal out of it.
Joey, can you please just let me fucking finish?
Finish, Lou. Finish.
God damn it. Base Pillar comes again. His son, Dominic, is a suspected serial killer.
Oh.
Allegedly.
My son is just got a big promotion with his company. If he was a serious background, my son never harmed anybody. And you're telling lie. This is the slander I get all day about my kids. They talk about my kids like they're garbage. And you think I don't have a right to be angry? Please.
Joey, I understand that you do have a right to be angry.
But you don't know nothing. That's my whole point to this whole thing here.
But
you're wet behind the ears when it comes to the Dabbleverse. You're wet behind the ears.
You also have the right to not put that shit on the Dabbleverse.
It doesn't matter. That's my choice. Not your choice to say that I shouldn't do that.
You're exactly right. It is your choice. And then
why are you making a comment about it?
Then you want to play the victim.
Joey.
I'm not playing a victim. They threaten my kids and my wife every fucking day. I'm playing a victim? You just don't know. You're going to see some victims if they keep this fucking shit up.
Why didn't the court docs mention the bathroom? Don't stress, Joey. Lou.
I don't know, but I can swear to you, she's got it in her phone about the bathroom, how many times we asked them to bring out a plumber. She's got it. She just didn't put forth them. It doesn't matter. I'm going to show you why we owe zero. A judge is not going to, he's going to settle. If case was closed, us owing zero. Me owing $0 to this man. And he agreed to, when we decided we didn't want to live there anymore because he wasn't going to do nothing, we decided, you know what, I'll be out by the 29th. I got a new place already. I can't move it to the 29th. He agreed, no problem. Then he gets this fucking, and I'm going to show you why. You're going to see his pattern, what he does, and maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's
after we watch your video.
Joey misconstrues everyone else lies.
Right. Well, then, you know what? When I show you the facts, it's always Joey C that lies. Let me tell you something. Here's the deal right now, and I'm telling you right now, excuse me, Penny, before I go any fucking further, any motherfucker further, I'm going to the YouTube side, and I'm banning those motherfuckers. I don't want them here. Because if they don't, it's going to be a big problem for them. I promise you that. It's going to be a big problem. And you know me, Lou. You know what? You know that this is the last straw I have with guys like Base Pill. The last motherfucking draw with Pineapple and fucking Rochi. You know.
Penny is owning Joey. Zero red.
Penny ain't owning shit. I allowed her to talk to me that way. It ain't gonna happen no more. She can come on my show and disrespect me.
Super chats are all red. Now we can get to the video.
All right, good. All right, so let me go here. All right, you can put the video up, can't you?
I don't know what video we're talking about. Where's the video?
It's in the
the
video
layers?
room. It's in the video room. It's right here. I got to bring it back up. I took it down to show her the text. That's right. So I got to reshare it. Let me do that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for.
No, that's right, because I took it off from sharing because I had to show the Twitter DM. So let's see. It's under here. Shmuel's talk. Okay, this right here. That's it right there. Share. Now we have to go to share media. There it is right there. Okay, there it was. There we go. All right, so now let me bring it up here. All right, now.
So this is last night's Mule Buckman show.
Correct. Only reason it caught my eye because it said Lou the God was in there. That's why. Oh, Lou's finally going to do the show.
Lou was supposed to come on, and we heard like 20, 30 minutes into the show that Lou got stuck at work. I'm sorry about that, Lou. It'd have been nice to meet you in a much calmer situation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
it was a long day.
I feel that in my bones deeply. I'm sorry.
Long day.
All right. We ready to go here? I'm just going to play. I need to just play the parts.
So you got it where it's. Yeah,
I know where it starts.
Just a little bit so there's context
after
for what's saying.
Darren told me what he called me, the jigsaw or what have you.
Right after this.
Yeah, that's not the part.
Because they were nasty. Being nasty, fans just let them slide. But if Carl did something even shit that deserves to be discussed off air. But as far as Patrick goes,
it's Pestis.
Yes.
Button. So, or whatever. But yeah, and and I love moon crickets because.
For trolls. One day I gave him a bunch of compliments and he felt so fucking uncomfortable. He told me to stop. That's all you gotta do.
I'm not saying I don't like him. I love the stupidity, but I enjoy the alts, like, because he uses a lot. Never had to do anything to him in the chat.
Time
160 followers, I think the song says. It's actually. I mean, I know he did AI. I know he did. He sent the song, and Darren put.
I know Nick has a special place in his heart for Jake.
Yes, I know he does.
Hey, Jake and I've been.
So, Mr. Z might be great. I looked at it and I
see why I love you.
Oh, I see.
On Sunday night show, and Joey watched it.
It starts right here.
Inadvertently played a part in this. If you listen to Joe,
to circumvent it.
I hope somebody makes a fake me. They'd have to be nice.
Be careful what you wish for.
They'd have to be nice.
You want some of mine? I got 12 or 15 of them out there with my name.
All right. So,
12 or 15
Nick,
what? Fake alt accounts?
What did you think
People
about
that got fake accounts with my name
your
using my
vice
name, my
presidential
picture.
candidate?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, listen. We got to listen to the
did
tape.
He jump or was he pushed?
Off the ticket?
Yes.
Oh, he was. I actually inadvertently played a part in this. If you listen, Joey, we covered Chad debating 2K on Sunday night show, and Joey watched it and ended up kicking him off for partaking in the debate and for his communist propaganda he was spreading. Obviously the whole thing's Joey, I love you. I know you don't like him, Shmuel. I love you, Joey. And I think you're taking it seriously, but it's hard to take seriously. And obviously Chad was not taking it seriously. He was saying the most over-the-top communist shit. And this is coming from me, the people that jokingly call me a communist all the time. Chad saying, like, nobody in the U.S. can have more than $250,000 worth of wealth. Like, not even a paycheck. You can't, like, if you own a home straight out worth more than $250K, you can't, like, he was saying the craziest shit. So,
basically what Nick is saying is it got to the point where I had to call Chad up like a gentleman. I said, Chad, do you realize that we are running for real? We are registered really with the Federal Election Commission. Me is running for president. Do you understand this is very real? We filed the paperwork. You understand? Legitimate paperwork. You understand? So I'm hearing from different people that he's going off making communist stuff. So I said, Chad, every time I take 10 steps forward and to get people to understand that I'm very devoted to this and very serious about this, I find out that you're doing this, and this is taking us back. And first of all, you said you were going to take rights away from rich people. You can't say that. You're going to cap them up until you are signing communists. So we got to do something here. So we sat down. Like Chad and I never ever argued one time since the day I met him. But he's the greatest guy in the world. I love him to death. I think he's the greatest guy in the world. He's one of the most wholesome people I ever met. Now he said to me, "Yeah." He goes. Well, I go. Do you realize that how serious this is? Do you not take this campaign serious? Because I'm detecting that you really think this is a work, and it's not. I made that clear before. And he said, well, I just got my job and on everything I got going on. He goes, I was going to come to you anyhow. I got to pull out. I don't think I can do it anyhow. I said, well, it's a good mutual agreement here, but you did kind of bury me with this communist stuff. I said, he says, don't worry, I'll make a statement tomorrow. And so we just parted. He had to go because what he was doing was very damaging to the campaign. Very damaging. If he's talking communist ways, and Nick's right. Nick was talking on his political show and said, Joey, you better make the move now. If you don't, you forget about your election because he's doing things that is hurting you. And after taking that advice from Nick, I called Chad because he was right. I didn't know. I thought after we had that last talk that I told him, keep it separate. You want to be funny, keep your satire and your channel separate from the campaign. You have to do that. And you have to take the campaign serious because I'm doing a lot of work here, 10 hours a day. I'm working on the phone. I'm getting talking to all the different election boards and all this in each city, each state, what I have to do, when I could actually be in the state to get the signatures. A lot of work. I got to get printing done. I already started collecting Florida ballots because Florida allowed me, because I registered early, and I'm cleared to go out and do that, which I'm going to come in about 8 months early. Tennessee looks like it's going to be a lot because you only need 275 votes. So at this moment, we got five states that will have done by no later than the beginning of February next month. 5 states, Florida being 145,000 signatures we need. So you have to the rule of thumb is get 20% over that in case out of the 145, you got people that might not be voting anymore, that didn't renew their vote. So you have to make sure you plan for that. Because if they count 139,000 and you turned in 145, but 6,000 were no good, it's a deadline, you're screwed. You lose Florida with all that work you play, so you got to go over and above. So we know for a fact by the end of February, we'll have Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, Florida, Kentucky, and Georgia. Those are what we'll have in February.
That's
now,
nice.
There's several states
Joey.
we can't do.
Let's get back on.
I am.
Joey,
Back to the video.
I don't mean. Yeah,
No,
I'm
you are
okay.
meaning because you're doing it again. You don't dictate to me. I'm trying to explain it in full so you understand this because you're getting misled about what type of person I am. And you know what? I don't put a stop to this now because he's doing it. They keep doing it. If I don't stand up for myself and call these bums out, then I got no prayer because I have to be me. Because Shmuel Buckman is a prick. And you know what? Shmuel knows he better never let me see him again in public. He knows that.
All right. So, Joey, I completely understand with you.
Yeah, I guess
Go back to
Joey's
video,
taking the
because I don't think
too
I'm making any
seriously, so
penetration
he
that I
had
had
to
to
fire him from the ticket. So obviously, American Cupcake, the Belly Bros get the credit for it happened on their show, but Joey saw it on my show. So
That's I did.
I've kind of faulted you guys a little bit for taking Joey seriously, acting like he's a real presidential candidate.
But I am.
But as
Bill, I am. Get with life and get with the program. I am. I'm registered with the FBC. I have legitimately getting signal. I am a real presidential candidate. What part of that you don't understand?
About getting evicted.
Because I know he's watching the chat, so I'm talking to Shmuel.
To the place that he moved into, and there's even a lie about the place that he went to before. But he never paid his rent.
What place did
he gave
you
the guy
go
$1,000 deposit and then stiffed him for over $3,000 a month for a good 4 or 5 months.
It's a chunk of change.
Now,
I used to be a property manager. I know all about that.
All right. So he was evicted. He did surrender. They did finally agree to surrender the property or whatever. But how does a guy who stiffs a landlord, right? Who buys stolen goods, who dumps garbage
That's right. I
on
buy
the
life.
pause.
Those my life. I
Joey,
have.
Pause.
Why
finish
do we
the
treat
video.
this guy even a little bit seriously?
Petty, you need to
about
stop.
some
I'm going to throw you out of
presidential
here.
Run?
look, Buckman,
I'll throw you right out of here.
It's a fair question, but when I do a political show in the Dalbleverse, so when somebody in the Dalbleverse supposedly files paperwork to run for president, obviously I have to cover it, Obviously Joey has zero chance. He has no shot. He,
your
whether he's really running or not, I don't know. I don't know if he's hoping just to get on the ballot, like in Florida, and he can
hoping to
say
do
he
good
got
for
on
this
the
country.
ballot in one state, or he can just say he ran for president. I don't know what the ultimate end game is, but yeah, obviously he doesn't have a chance.
Nick, in case you forget,
Obviously.
here's
Here-
one of 10,000
so-
that I got to get
so
signed,
you'll
Nick.
laugh-
These are
y'all
10,000.
laugh,
We got
remember,
10,000. These are the
we're
first
new
10,000
at
got to get
this,
signed,
okay?
buddy.
Yeah.
It's first
So
10,000.
when
So I'll take my green
I
screen
saw
off
that
so you can see that,
Josie
buddy,
and
how
Clearwater
serious we are
Chad
here.
for president
How
and
we're
vice
devoted to
president,
this campaign.
I thought it was president and vice president of the Dabbleverse.
Yeah. I would be vice
Had
president.
no-
Try to be president.
Are
of this
you fucking
warped
kidding
fucking
me?
system. Yeah.
Well,
me
Are
too.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
I
Joey's
love Clearwater Chad. I think he is so funny.
He is.
He just sits here like this.
He does.
Yeah, he's
You
funny.
know, eats his Cheetos, popcorn, what have you. You know, long sleeve shirt, short sleeve
Oh,
shirt. over
water
top.
buffalo, I
You know,
swear
I
the
think
water
that's
buffalo.
hysterical. I thought if this was president and vice president of the Dabbleverse. Are you what?
Yeah, Joey is. He's shown the emails. Like supposedly he filed paperwork to run for president, like starting last year. Joey's a convicted felon, so he can't run for certain local offices. He's not in Florida. He's just not allowed to. But he
We
can run
already
for
have a
president.
convicted felon. Yeah, right. There you go.
which is
What's wrong with this
hilarious.
country?
I gotta
So-
get this Genta
yeah, go
chat
ahead.
up here. I'm so sorry. Genta, he has a better chance of being Spider-Man.
No, I would say
I'm
Batman.
sorry.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Joey loves Batman. Joey's
Yeah,
going to
so,
go around and be Batman. again.
Joey, I mean, Shmuel can back me up. He's always doing certain. He's always doing something. I don't want to say scam bits, whatever you want to say. You know, he used to. God, I mean, he used to do like these storage wars, fucking things. He used to have a metal detector.
We still
He
do
used to
storage
run
wars.
around.
Rocco's got it tied
He
up
claimed
right
he was
now.
in a coma once. I think he claimed he had a heart attack once. All sorts.
I did
of
have a heart
things
attack. I
that
just
didn't
wasn't
end
in
up-
a coma.
He claimed he left her in a hurricane when he didn't really leave.
Right.
Remember
We
that,
did. We
Shmuel?
tried to
All
leave. It
this
was too late.
Yeah,
You know.
of course.
So he's always up to some shenanigans. And
yeah.
I guess president.
You weren't either when
I
you were an
warned
addict, Nick?
Joey though. I'm like, dude, you don't want to fuck around with this.
Can
Like,
you pause that for
if
a
you
second?
really file paperwork, you can't. You don't want to fuck
Right.
up any kind.
Okay, for the folks that don't live in a fucking hurricane state, if you don't get out when they tell you to get out, you become stuck.
I left too late is what happened. I had to stay. I had no choice.
I know you left. I know you tried
know
to
that.
leave too late because you couldn't get out.
I couldn't
Not
get
with
out.
the vehicle you had.
No,
and there
couldn't
was
take a chance. You wouldn't have made it.
Nothing around to be fucking rented. They got rid of all the cars. Like
We would have been dead on the highway. We would have got swooped up by the storm.
so again.
I saved my family by staying there and staying at the higher level. I made the decision. We were too late to get out, so I did the best thing for my family. But then again, I grifted. And Nick, how long were you a fucking addict, Nick? That you want to sit here and talk about what I do?
So again, people,
Hypocrites in this fucking Dabbleverse.
Don't
They throw
live in
daggers.
fucking
Yes, I was
Florida.
everything in my past. I've changed my life to be a better human being because I chose to.
Joey, can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
I completely understand what you're saying. And, you know, you're saying so and so was an addict and this person was an addict. And, you know, I get that. Everybody has a past. Everybody
Exactly. Thank
has a
you.
Let me finish. Everybody has a past that they're not happy and proud about, okay? But
They'll lie about it. They'll cover. They won't. They're too chicken-hearted to tell the truth about it.
okay, can you please now say that I did not say I
No,
was
we're
an
not
addict?
done. Listen, you're not going to sway me to do anything till I hear everything that was said.
Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
Don't even think I would even do that to myself. When I hear the facts and I didn't hear it, then I'll apologize.
Okay, then go ahead and play the video with no commentary from yourself.
I don't need to make commentary because I don't do this normally. This bullshit like this. We bust on people. That's what we do on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Okay, let's
Okay, I'm not no clip show. I don't care about the Dabbleverse. Okay, I don't care about half the idiots in the Dabbleverse.
Apparently you do.
Apparently, I don't.
So let's go ahead and finish the video then, okay?
But what I care about is when someone's going to blatantly not know who I am and listen to Shmuel Buckman and think he's the god of the Dabbleverse. Shmuel Buckman is not no god in this Dabbleverse.
Can we play
Trust
the
me.
video?
Well, I'm getting ready to it, yeah. Am I
Can
not
we
moving
play
fast
the
enough for
video?
you?
Kind of donations, nothing you want to fuck up. You don't want to troll around with the government, the U.S. government. especially with the
Right, I know. They steal. The government fucking steals every day from the American people, and I don't want to fuck with the government.
Early on, he accidentally put
what a hypocrite! What a
stuff for
fucking
personal
hypocrite this guy is.
donations on a campaign video he had, just because he copied and pasted from.
No, that's another lie.
Stuff, and I was like.
Everything I put in that fucking computer is coming from my heart, and Lou's been at my house and sees what I do, and knows it's all coming from me.
But they're going to your personal Venmo and PayPal, you know.
Whatever, but this guy, oh my God, boy, that's why I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I don't.
Did he? You both were swinging on Shmuel's nuts. Both of you guys were. Both of you guys were. I didn't tell you. You and him both were.
Regular
kissing Shmuel's ass because you think Shmuel Buckman's going to get you guys to the top of the fucking dabble. Shmuel Buckman is not going to get you anywhere in the Dabbleverse. That's a fact, Jack. Guarantee you that.
People run for office and they're running for president. I mean, that's a monster leap.
Right.
But,
absolutely.
You know, if Joey was running for mayor or something like that, it'd be a whole different story. Still be a long shot, but it would at least be feasible, you know?
Exactly. Something local, something small, something
so
that
he's got a crystal ball. He's got a crystal ball. He could tell, I got a long shot at trying to mayor. He knows everything. He knows my skills. He knows what I can do, how I care for fucking the stuff I want to put into place. He cares for all this shit, right? He knows me like the back of his hand. He knows my finances. He knows fucking everything. That's my point about what I'm talking about. You guys are all fucking judgmental. And then when I call it out, I'm not allowed, but you guys can fucking try to murder me out here on every fucking show. But I'm not allowed to bark back. You know what? They never met somebody like me who bites fucking back and fucking fights all these motherfuckers and call them all out because they don't walk on me.
It's just another one of those things. Joey starts a million things.
That's right. I tried different things because until I get my glitch. What's wrong with trying?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Something you never done, Shmuel?
Gimmick that
you fucking piece of shit.
Is meant to avoid responsibility.
Right? I've taken more responsibility in my life than anybody I know.
Good point.
I'm accountable for when I did my crimes. I went to fucking prison. I fucking pleaded guilty. Don't even tell me about accountability. You know nothing about what my accountability is.
You should be putting
piece of fucking garbage,
I even hate talking about it. Like, just
what happened? Why is the
a little behind the curtain stuff? Like part and Rochi and obviously Rochi and Echo love doing the Joey stuff. Yes. And so they do all that together. But so I'm not involved anyway. But part of the reason when I'm on with Echo and I do clips, we don't even cover Joey, is I don't feel comfortable with a lot of the stuff. I don't like talking about people's personal, like I don't like talking about somebody getting evicted. You know, like to me that's not. Now, granted, Joey brings all this shit up. We know all this stuff because of Joey, so he's to blame for it. But it's not really something I like, you know, getting into like some. But if Joey's having these issues where he's like seemingly having to move every like whatever few months, he should put more effort into trying to make money off the show instead of this campaign stuff.
Right.
That's going to actually cost him money. If he's really going to do this stuff, it's going to cost him money. So
Nick,
I don't know.
If you and I, or you or I,
Joey, you're muted.
Were in foreclosure or being evicted or something like that, and people found out about it.
Joey, you're muted.
It's not something I want to talk about, and we moved on.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
Joey, you're fucking muted. I don't know if you want to be muted.
That I'm being evicted for not paying anything. I'm telling you how to run your life and how everyone else.
I don't hear you, bud.
Exactly.
I think it's justified.
I don't know.
If you were talking, we can't hear you.
Touch a wire, something. You're not muted in EVMux. Maybe bounce out and bounce in. Maybe that'll help you. I don't know. But your audio is not working.
Right,
yeah,
so,
it's a catch-22. Like I said,
right, so
I
Lou,
know why
can I
people
talk to you
do
for
it,
just a
and
second?
Joey, what's up?
Nothing on this video says anything terrible about Joey. Nothing on this video says that I'm an addict and Darren's my enabler and I've been to rehab.
So far, no.
Absolutely. So
I don't know how much further the video was going to go.
Once we get a little bit farther in this, you are going to hear that I say that I am very, very disappointed. And I think that it makes Joey a bad parent for not learning sign language to take care of his daughter, you know? You can use the excuse that you had to work, but you want to say that she is your prime prize possession, but you didn't do what was needed to help her, which may have stopped what actually happened to her and what actually happened to y'all. You know?
Can tell me what I did on raising my child now? Is that what you're talking about here?
Here we go.
Who the fuck are you thinking you could dictate anything about me? I'm a fucking good dad. My kids love me, and they think I'm top dad. You understand that? Don't tell me I did everything that I was supposed to do for my daughter. Don't even fucking talk about my kid like that again.
Okay, first off,
It's gonna get real fucking ugly real quick, and I don't give a fuck how big your fucking husband is.
okay, first off,
That's what I'm gonna fucking tell you right to the back. You better back off, bitch. I'm telling you right now.
okay, first off, I didn't say anything bad about you.
I'm telling you right now. Get off the shit when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know everything of what I'm talking
You don't know
about.
shit.
I do. I do
You do?
know
You
that
do
you
know
have a
everything?
30-plus-year-old daughter that is deaf, and you chose not to.
You talk to my
learn
daughter. I just
sign
don't know
language.
real fluent sign language. I know enough to communicate with my daughter every day for whatever she needs.
Okay.
So
you
why did I
just
not
said
learn?
You know enough. You
I
didn't
know
say
enough that
you
she's
know
satisfied.
all.
But I told her I want to get better. I want to learn more. So she promised me she gets out, she'll teach me because she knows me better than anybody. So I'm told her that's great. I can't wait to get home. She wants to teach me fluent.
I wanna all the time of everything in my
But
life.
don't ever say, I didn't do nothing for my daughter. My daughter will go right out here and tell you, the best dad ever. He always was there for me. Never was I not there for my children. So don't ever talk about my kids like you know what you're talking about.
Apparently you weren't, because you didn't learn.
I'm going to tell you right now,
sign
Penny.
language
I'm going to tell you,
and
I'm going to get real
stabbed
fucking ugly. You say
somebody.
one more word about my daughter. I'm telling you right now.
I repeat that? I'm sorry, I did not hear you.
Really? Really? You know what my finances are now? Because you believe in fucking Dabbleverse? You're so fucking warped, you don't know a fucking thing what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, I said I'm sorry I didn't hear you, and you automatically go to finances? I did not hear you go to finances?
Lady, I make plenty of money. To
Joey,
get to
we're
pay.
not talking
I work.
about
Joey,
finance.
What are you
Joey.
talking about? What'd she say about what she say?
She said she didn't hear you. Can you repeat yourself?
About what? What she was talking about? She said, don't fucking talk about my daughter. You don't know nothing. I fucking did everything I was supposed to do as a dad. Everything and above some. You know nothing about my parenting or how I was with my children. How I am with my children.
And no one said anything about your parenting about
Exactly.
She just said here I didn't learn.
Joey,
You know I didn't learn?
Joey, take a breath for
Lou.
1 second. Just let me
Go ahead.
talk.
Thank you, Lou.
All she said was that she didn't understand that you didn't learn. You know the basics of sign language, and
Yes.
she's commending you for that because she didn't know.
And I said I was wrong for not learning the way I should have learned.
And that's what she was explaining, that you don't know, like, yo, there's people that could do all that fancy mumbo jumbo shit with the
Right.
sign
She's
language.
very fast and fluent. There's no way
You and I
could
couldn't
get that
do
fast.
none of that. You
Never.
and I could do none of that. That's all she
Never.
was saying.
She does. That's
It
her
was-
language. That's her
Of
first
course.
language.
Of course. You know the basics to get by.
I know enough that my daughter knows who her best friend was on her side for everything. I saved my
that's
daughter
all
from going to life in prison. She was going to do life in prison.
So let me ask you this, Joey. I didn't ask you this before we started to talk about this a little bit. But what happened on the day that she turned violent?
Well, like I said,
towards
she had a
your wife.
very bad history of being violent most of her life. 7th grade, she got kicked out of deaf school because she beat up the 7th grade aide in the room at 7th grade, the teacher aide. Okay,
Is there a reason
she had
why
violence
for
in
that?
her. We don't know, and plus she's got the strength of 10 people when she gets angry. She just always. And part of it, I blame myself because I spoiled her. I always went to her rescue when she was in trouble. I bailed her out of everything without having her have consequences. So that's on me. That's on me. I should have let her fall a little more and get more responsibility. I bailed her out of everything. When she got called in for truancy because she didn't want to go to school anymore because they kicked her out of the deaf school and she was in a hearing school, she couldn't cop because they wouldn't put no tutors there for her and she couldn't understand what they were saying. she decided not to go to school. So they wrote her up for truancy. I made a personal phone call to a friend of mine who knew the judge on the case, and the judge called me personally that night and said, I hear she's under the care of doctor. You got her counseling with Dr. George Carlo. Yes, you were with the best possible man that you could be with. I went to college with George Carlo. As long as I know he's got your daughter in his hands, I'm dropping this case. You ain't got to worry about it. She ain't going nowhere. We're not going to take her for juvenile. He said that she can't go to school right now. He's under her care. And that's what I did. That's what I did the next 3 years with her, put her in therapy.
Okay,
Joey,
that's perfect. That's perfect.
Perfect. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yes,
exactly.
absolutely.
But everybody says I'm not. I'm not this guy. They all fucking know everything, but they don't know shit.
Okay, Joey, first off, I'm not everybody. Okay.
Well, just keep watching what you're saying, please.
I don't know all of this story.
Then why would you even make a comment on anything then?
I made a comment for the fact that you did not know full sign language for a daughter.
That's all you said, huh?
Let's
watch it. You don't even know what you said in a fucking podcast.
Then
that's how bad
play it.
I am playing it.
Keep going. I'm listening.
We don't see it. You got to bring it back
Listen
up.
to it.
We
Bring it back
can't.
up.
It's a fucking blank screen.
It's a what?
It's a
We
fucking
don't have
blank
it.
screen.
You got to bring it back up. Remember,
I got to bring it back. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And
While you're
who's
doing
yelling?
that, I'm going to read the super chats that came in.
Thank you.
Gaslighting douchebag for $1.99.
You mean to tell me that
Can mom destroyed you on
she's in her
TSN
30s,
today?
okay?
And now
And
Penny
you
is.
mean to tell me that your daughter was born dead?
Here we go. Back it up because you missed like the 10 minutes of it.
What about the FEMA fraud? Yeah, Joey got in trouble for FEMA fraud. Yeah. FEMA fraud, yeah.
You know what happened? You want to know what happened with FEMA?
My goodness.
I lied to the fucking feds to protect my wife because that's what a husband's supposed to do. He's supposed to protect his wife. I injected myself into that claim. I was not charged with FEMA fraud. She was. Okay? But I did say, went back in court and said, I'm going to plead guilty for the charge of perjury. And you know what? I spent the money. No matter if I orchestrated it, I still was part of it. I was accountable for that. You understand? But I did what 10 men came on my shows that they would have divorced their wife, left her to win. That's real good men. I stuck up for the woman I love and tried to lie for her. That's why I went to prison, for lying to a federal agent. And federal agencies, they're more corrupt than anybody could possibly be. You understand that? And if you think that the government and the police are not corrupt, then you're very naive. Very naive. So I did it for a reason, to protect my wife. Okay, I was a man, protected my wife who I love.
Oh, okay. Let's finish the video.
Yeah, so we have a
This
man
is
who
just-
stole money meant for hurricane victims
Yes, I did.
running for president.
You're right, I did.
So,
and I told everybody the story.
How's that for cognitive disconnect?
Yep, that's a cognitive disagreement. How's that when I went into the judge
the
and
thing the
said that we're
questions
guilty?
I
We
have-
changed our
you know,
plea,
he
you
rented
dumb
a
fuck, and
place
did our
that was
time.
$3,000
Joey, if
a
you're
month,
gonna
and he
talk,
only paid
pause the video.
$1,000 a month for what, like 4 to 5 months.
$1,000
One
one time.
So the down. I think there was supposed to be like a $3,000 deposit and then $3,000 a month. He paid $1,000 towards the down payment, and they let them move in. And I think that's all he ever paid.
Okay, so bad on the landlord for not getting the money ahead.
100%, yeah.
Because I've been there. I was a property manager for a long period of time. Second thing is, even if you're running conventional Section 8, whatever have you, you have to prove some kind of income. So, what kind of income did he have that showed that he could pay $3,000 a month for rent?
Lady, I got $5,000 a month in income.
you
Now
know,
you want to see that too?
Pause the video if
Joey's
you're gonna
I don't have to
wrong,
pause the video. I don't give a shit.
Apparently, the landlord
I don't do it my way, not the way you tell me to do it.
I have a.
You need to
an
learn that when you're in someone else's house, you need to show respect
Okay.
and not tell me what to do with my day. I wouldn't go to your
First of
channel and
all,
tell you to
we're
pause and do all
not
that shit. You do
talking
what you
about
want,
a
and I'll just be there to
property
answer what you want to ask me.
and the
Joey,
nicest
you
part
want
of
me
town,
to answer
right?
the video?
Oh,
You want me to
Listen
answer
to me.
you with the same
Just
question?
stop, man, because you know
I
what?
can choose
You're
to
already
listen to one
caught you
thing.
in two lies.
The
You already
video
caught
Yeah, that's
you.
what I
to
was
you.
going to say.
So
were
there we
more
go.
people
So
involved,
let's go.
like,
Let's continue
living
watching
with
the
them,
catch
not
that you
just him and
didn't
his
call
wife.
me out and you didn't call me. Told me to go fuck
5
myself.
adults?
We're going to say you didn't say that too, right?
Yes.
Well, keep
With
talking,
income.
maybe we'll see it.
that should have had
You
income.
shut the fuck up.
They-
I don't have to
on
shut the
paper
fuck
could
up.
Show income, and apparently had decent enough credit. I'm sure it wasn't, in the 800s.
No, it's not 800.
but,
675.
Decent enough credit in order to be able to get this property.
That's true to a point. If real estate's
Yeah, like it would
background
have broken
check. You
down
do
to like
background check.
600 a per,
But we
like,
told him
or
everything
Joey and
about
his wife
Brazil.
paying $1,200 a month towards it, and I'm guessing the other 1,800, whatever it was. But And I think Joey blamed
And
the other
first of all,
people, too,
they made
not
the
just
statement
landlord.
that we live
Didn't he
together. My
say,
brother,
like, they
there was
weren't
two houses on the property.
So-
My sister
I
took
don't
the
know.
the smaller house in the back with her own private entrance and her own private door. She had her own house in the back. Okay, but the lease was for all 5 of us to be in one lease. The property went together. He wouldn't separate them, give them their own lease, and we had the main house. He wouldn't do that. Like I asked. This way, we're not responsible for them. They're not responsible for us. If they get in trouble, we're good. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He said, no, keep it together. I said, it'll be better because if they mess up or if we mess up, then you don't have to worry about throwing them. If they're the ones paying and we're not, you don't have to throw them out penalized for my mistake. If it's vice versa, then I don't need to be penalized. But he wouldn't hear none of that. And I'm going to show you why after your video, why he wouldn't do that.
Okay, Joey, I just have one quick question. So this was a large house.
No,
Okay,
we have
wait.
2 houses. One big front,
Okay,
I had the
I'm
main
understanding-
house.
and they're together, correct?
No. They're not together.
Okay.
And you go out the back door, you got the big yard.
Okay.
And then you go about 20 feet, there was another in-law house, a smaller house
Okay.
in the back. But
Okay.
they didn't have to come through my house to get to their house. They had their own private
Okay.
gangway, their own private parking
Okay.
out back, and their own entrances, 2 entrances to get in their place.
Okay.
All separate.
Okay, so I completely understand. So we have 2 separate entities.
Yes.
But $3,000 for 1 month's rent
For everything, for everything.
for both places.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Let's continue with the video.
Michael Orochi covered. I didn't catch the whole thing, but they were going over the documents that they found, I guess.
Yeah, but you would think by the time you're 60 years old, you would know not to rent a house with your brother-in-law. And
What happened?
It looks
You're
like it's
buffering.
just spinning. Give it a second.
Your video's buffering. But yeah, so basically, the back house was a
like
garage
Yeah,
that they turned into a little
that's
apartment.
that's it. All right. So, but yet we pay for trespassing illegals rent. I'm sure that Joey was probably, I'm sure we're paying for Joey's rent in the end, but maybe the rent money went over to the what do you call it? Possibly the rent money went over to a presidential campaign. One never knows.
They went.
Maybe that's why Joey's running for president. He
Yeah.
wants to live fucking in Pennsylvania Avenue for fucking free for
This
like
is a
at
news
least 4
reporter.
years, Mike,
It's
you
just-
know?
Can you
On
imagine
politics,
that?
saying that to a presidential candidate.
Yeah, right. What did you
who's the
what
news
did you
reporter?
say earlier? It was free housing, better toilets. Oh my goodness! And in the White House, he'd have more than one toilet.
I've
Is
had
he going
many
to bring all
houses
those
with more
5
than one
people with him
toilet,
too? And wait, his daughter is going to be home soon too, right? So now we have 6 people coming in. Oh, I can hardly wait. Can we get a dog and a cat?
Yeah,
that
maybe
shits
I
on the
will.
floor,
Am
too?
I allowed to do it, or should I need your approval?
Well, you could borrow the cat shit from.
That you even made a
Saturday
statement
John
like
and
that.
just
Maybe like I don't need that. Oh, she's gonna tell me what I can have in my house and what I can't have in my house now.
Actually,
part
I'm
is
an
where I
American
do
and I
get,
can vote, so
I
I
feel
can
like
basically
I-
pretty much tell
my
you what you
baby
can have.
steps
in
You
your
can't tell
house.
me what to have in the house. I don't care what you think you can do. You cannot tell me if I want a dog, I can have a dog.
Well, voters can tell you.
No, they can't tell me how if I have a dog in my house. Show me the Constitution where it says that.
You show me in the
No,
Constitution.
you show.
where
You
it
brought it up.
says
You got to prove it to me.
that you have enough education and
I do have it. You want to know what?
And
I can name. I can show you 5
voting,
presidents that had less education than me
according to him,
and
devoting a
won
lot of
the presidency
personal resources,
and were
money and
big.
stuff
Big
to
help
this,
to this the presidency.
campaign.
President Lincoln was one of the biggest
And
heroes
this
in his
kid's gonna come out of
country.
prison.
He had 1 year of education under his belt. 1
How
year.
does that-
I proved
this
that the other
is-
night when I did my
it's
show.
just-
I showed his
this
entire
is the
history.
part-
Right.
my-
So don't
my
tell me you
issue
can't be.
with all
You're
this
judging.
is-
That's what you're doing.
I
The
know,
law
if you're gonna-
states.
if you're gonna
It states
talk,
I need
stop
to
the
be
video.
35.
But then
I need to
telling
be
other
14 years in the
people
same place
how
and a
they
U.S.
should live.
citizen.
If you're
That's
gonna
the
talk,
qualifications to
lying
run for
about
president of the United States. Get that through your head. That's what
No.
democracy is. That's what they
He's
put
gonna
put
talk.
out for me to run for
I didn't
president.
know
It's my
about
right just like a Jerry Wright
the
or Lose Wright or
daughter,
anybody else in that chat room to run for president.
until
I have the
recently,
right to do that as an American
please
citizen.
stop the video.
So, what?
Don't know.
What?
Can we pause the
she's
video?
got to be an adult if she's in prison. So
Okay,
you mean
so
to
let's
tell me
rewind
that
it
you?
because here's where I'm
Okay,
going to tell
she's in
you
her
what I
30s,
think about
Joey,
not
back it up.
knowing
You mean to
20
tell
seconds.
me that your daughter was born deaf?
Joey,
What, Lou?
presidential.
move the video
campaign,
back 20
and
seconds.
This kid's gonna
I
come
am,
out
I
of
just did.
prison.
Just hit the arrow.
I did.
How does that? This is.
All right.
It's just this is the part. My issue with all of this is, I don't care that he's all this fucked up. I really don't. But then telling other people how they should live and lying about it, that's where I draw the line.
Where do I tell people how to live and where am I lying about?
Let the video finish.
Where am I lying about?
The
this
daughter.
Fucking Shmuel Buckman is a fucking pot stirrer.
Until
What he
recently.
He likes a clout chase for people.
Joey,
Like,
please listen to
Joey.
the video
Right,
or
and
pause it.
Pause the
she's got to
video
be
if
an
you're gonna
adult
speak.
if she's in prison.
Lou, I'm too hot
so
on
you
the
mean
cow.
to
You
tell
want
me
to pause
that
it? You got the ability to
I
pause it.
can't
Okay,
pause
she's
it.
in
It's
her
on your
30s,
side.
okay? And you mean to tell me that your daughter was born
Hi, baby.
deaf, or had some issue in childhood that made her deaf, and you didn't figure out how to communicate with her? What the fuck? I didn't have any respect for you before, but now you can really fuck off.
There you go.
There
you
you
to
go.
fuck up?
There we
You didn't
go.
tell me to fuck up like I said?
Sorry, Joe.
You don't even
First
fucking know me,
question,
but you're
another-
making statements like that. Knew nothing about me. What you heard from Shmuel Buckman and a few other people, the haters
I
who
will-
fucking
I will
grind me
move-
every
I
day.
will
You
move
bothered,
on
you didn't
from
bother,
him,
you read the
and,
cover,
we'll
you didn't
probably
bother
get
read the whole
close to
book and get to
wrapping
know
up
me
here a bit.
and see what kind of person I am. No, you went with what
Penny,
the average
you got-
piece of
sorry,
shit
so
that
who
that
are
was
you
it.
looking
You
forward
fell
to
right into
meeting?
their trap. So don't tell me I'm wrong. I didn't lie about anything you said. You said
I
exactly
have a
what I
list.
said. And in Darren's what I wrote
looking
him,
very
there's
forward to
nothing what
meeting
you said in there.
I
So that
have
makes you a
lots to talk
liar,
about with
and
you that you don't
just
even know
you're
about.
starstruck with
So
the
that's the
establishment,
first thing.
and you're wet behind the ears. And I'm trying to teach you a
I'm
lesson
very,
here.
very
They're
looking
gonna
forward
fucking
to
come after you
meeting
too. They will.
Pineapple.
I promise you
And
that. You have
I am
no
not going to
knowledge
watch
what
the
you're in store
reveal.
for.
Okay. Joey, can we
I'm
pause
not
the
going to
video?
watch the reveal.
Can we
Fucking
pause the
tell
video?
me, call me a liar again. Go ahead, call me a
whatever.
fucking liar again.
First off, Joey, I don't need to call you a liar.
I know I shouldn't. My wife, who never bothers nobody, heard what you said. He couldn't believe. Was appalled what you said. What was appalled? My wife don't bother nobody. They call my wife a whore prostitute every day in somebody's fucking on some show every fucking day. Told my wife is a fucking whore. She sells her sucks dick behind McDonald's. This is what my wife goes through. A good woman who's educated, who lost her daughter while we were in prison.
Once again, Joey, can you let me finish? Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
No,
So-
she don't got a beef.
fucking give her some too.
I know that. Just because she's from West Virginia don't mean that we're scared.
Oh,
I promise you, her family's all West Virginia too.
Who gives a fuck?
First off, obviously you don't know me because none of my family is from West Virginia. But thanks for playing.
You say it's on your page. You're from West Virginia on your page.
You're right. I live in fucking West Virginia, but I wasn't fucking born here.
Well,
You're
there
from
you go.
Florida,
So-
but you wasn't fucking born there. Okay.
No, I was not, but I've been here 26 years.
Exactly.
So I think I
So
know I qualify to be a citizen of Florida.
Let me finish. Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
Okay?
Let's hear the more bullshit
All right.
coming out of your mouth. Come on.
It's not bullshit, Joey.
It is
Please
bullshit.
Just let me finish. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. All right.
She is a
On
follower.
this show, on this
Backpedal,
show,
come on.
Shmuel said you
Shmuel?
did not learn sign language to be able to communicate with your
He
child.
said I didn't learn it at all.
Excuse me, I'm not.
Excuse
finished.
me. You repeat what he really said.
Blue, can you mute him just for 5 seconds?
If he
so I
mutes
can
me, I'll
finish
throw
this?
him and you out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit
So,
back and just listen.
Anyway, what you said on this show repeatedly was you did not know full sign language, but you knew
Fluent
how
sign
to
language.
communicate with your daughter.
Very
Okay?
well.
So that tells me that's not good parenting. I'm
That's
sorry,
not good
Joey.
parenting. Not good parenting. When I
No.
supported my children, took them everywhere, brought them with me on the road trips, was a father, did everything I was supposed to do as a father, because I didn't take the time to learn fluent sign language because I had to support 5 fucking children.
Okay, first off, Joey, the world didn't tell you to have 5 fucking children.
Listen to me. I'm not
Okay.
blaming. I wanted the children. You understand
Well,
that?
apparently, you have a problem with it because you're screaming.
No,
murder
because
at
you
me
have a
about
problem.
it.
Because what you're saying
Okay.
is don't make no fucking sense. You're
It
saying
makes
I didn't.
absolute
I do
sense.
communicate with my daughter very well. You
Okay,
understand?
but you
Just
don't
didn't
know
learn
full
ASL
sign
fluently.
language.
You understand
You-
that? That's the
you-
only element I didn't do.
You specifically said
That I
you
did
do
not learn
know
fluent
full
sign language.
Sign language. You don't know fluent sign language.
Correct.
But you knew how to communicate with your
Very
daughter.
well.
Okay.
Through sign language.
Okay, that is all bad parenting.
That is bad parent. Fuck you, Penny. Get the fuck out of here. You're a piece of shit. You understand
Well,
that?
thank you.
You don't know what a bad parent is. I tell you what. You want heat?
do know
You
what a
done
bad
fucked up
parent
with
is.
because I'm gonna come after your fucking channel and you until you fucking quit. You are fucking calling me a piece of bad parent? Never, never did I try to be bad to my children. I will, and my kids will tell you to your face, he's a great dad. Just
Joey.
because I didn't bother learning fluent fucking sign language, that makes me a bad parent? Do you hear
Yes,
yourself?
you
Do you hear how
had
bad
a
you were sucking on fucking
completely
on
deaf
Shmuel's
child.
balls? You were swinging on his ball, and look at the way you're fucking catering to him. And you
They
said
did
you didn't
who?
say the thing. You said I said things in the chat to your husband. I didn't. You lied about that. So don't tell me you got what behind the ears and you're so starstruck with this album verse. That's what you are. You're nothing but a fucking mouth. Is all you do. Is run your
Really?
mouth. That's what you do.
Really? I'm gonna bet that anybody watching this show.
I don't. They know me. They know this is what they want. This is what the animal they want. They want to see the fire in me. I don't give a. You think you know the damn verse? Trust me, you don't, sweetheart. You know nothing. This is what they want. I gave them what they want. For
First off-
10.0 Joey C.
First off, I'm not now, nor now will I ever be your sweetheart. Okay.
I didn't call you
That's
sweetheart. When did you hear me say sweetheart?
30 seconds ago.
Okay,
Lou,
you're a
can
fucking
you
whacked
rewind
out
that?
lady. You need to go. Let's
Lou.
finish one. I want to hear the part
Lou,
where I have to
rewind it.
apologize to you because I will if you didn't say that
Lou.
about being a drug addict.
Lou, can you please rewind it and listen to him call me sweetheart?
Cool, whatever y'all call him.
Not that video, the live video. Can you
It's not
please
like he
rewind
came
it
out
and hear him
said,
call me
"Hey,
sweetheart?
I didn't have the money. We thought we could do this."
Okay.
That's not what it is.
Okay.
It's typical
Joey, there's more
He
than
had to
just
bash
financial
somebody
support
else. He
to
had
raise a
go
child.
after
I was
the
with her
landlord.
every day
The
of her
guy's a
life.
piece
Took her
of
to
shit.
doctors.
Made
Took
up
her to the
story
hospitals.
about the
Nursed her when
toilet.
she was
And
sick.
the guy
Don't
is
tell me
this,
how to be a
and the
parent because
guy-
I've been a parent a
so
lot
it's
fucking
like,
longer than you have.
oh,
You think?
I'm not going to.
I know so. I got a 43-year-old daughter.
But it's because
I got a
somebody
35-year-old
else
son.
made you do it.
That's
There's
me.
So there you go. Been a parent way longer than you.
ownership of his own actions.
Doesn't
You know,
mean that you
going back to being.
Listen,
you know,
lady, you're saying the
arrested
wrong
for
things. I am a good
perjury
parent.
and convicted,
doesn't mean that I
right?
was good at it.
was-
I never
And
said you were a bad parent. Never brought the kids up one time.
I'm
But you want to bring my
I'm-
kids up. I didn't say one word about your children.
The way the cops.
Who the fuck are you to talk about my
Not,
kids?
Hey, we
What
tried
gives you
to
that
send
fucking right?
13K from the
What
government
gives me
and
that
got
right
busted.
is the
Yeah,
fact
what gives you
that
that fucking right? Tell me.
Yeah, Penny
Tell me
might
why
not
you
know
fucking
that
talk about my
story.
kids. Tell me
Because-
what gives you that fucking
She
right.
doesn't know about the
because
FEMA
you
fraud. Yeah,
come
Joey got
on
in trouble
this
for
show.
FEMA.
I come on my show and talk about my life. My life.
Exactly.
Oh, my
you
goodness.
come on here.
You're so full. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You're so backpedaling. It's sickening to watch what you're doing. Sickening. Sickening.
Okay. I you know.
So you're not backpedaling. You're wrong. You're right. I'm wrong. Is that what you're going to claim here?
The questions
Joey,
that I
I'm
have
not
is, he
backpedaling.
rented a place.
You are
for
backpedaling,
$3,000.
sweetheart. It's called backpedaling. Yes, you are.
I'm not backpedaling.
Okay, but
What
you
I'm
are.
telling you,
$100 a
what I'm
month
telling you is
for, what,
parenthood is
3
not
over-
fucking
No,
easy.
You think I raised my kids? I know.
So did I.
I
okay?
think there was supposed
And
to be
it
like a
is not easy.
$3,000
Please stop that
deposit
video so
and
we
then
can talk.
$3,000 a month.
Fucking
He
tell me
paid
about what I did. I
1,000
never left my kids in the wind. Never for anything.
Joey, listen to what I'm saying, okay?
I'm not gonna listen because you're not making. You're talking stupid.
I'm
You're
not
telling me
talking
there's more to
stupid.
parenting. That you think I don't know how to be a parent? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, huh?
Pretty much what I'm
That's
saying.
exactly what you're saying. You're doing exactly what they all do. You believe what they say, and then you're going to tell the truth from them, and then you're going to twist it more till it gets to all lies. When I
Joey-
backed up everything these motherfuckers have came at me with, I've showed the real fucking proof. Every fucking time they've done it.
Joey, do you realize these people wouldn't be talking about you and your children?
Do you
if didn't
realize
put
that's what
that
the
all
devil
over the
verse is
internet?
about? Chaos and fucking bouncing on people? Are you that fucking stupid?
No, I'm not stupid. I'm a lot more than just
Then
a
why
woman.
would you just say that this is what the Dabbleverse is evil about fucking chaos and riling people? That's what the Dabbleverse was built around.
Okay, well,
Chaos and
that may
making
be-
people nuts.
That may be the part that you want to be. a
That's
part
what
of.
they do to the Dabbleverse is all about that. That's what they're about. You don't know the history because you've not been here long enough.
Okay. Once again, as I started to say before
my God.
you rudely interrupted me.
I don't
that
care.
may be
It's my
the
show.
part-
I'll interrupt you anytime I want.
That may be the part of the Dabbleverse that you want to be a part of. But that's
not a part of no Dabbleverse
Dabbleverse
anymore.
part that I want to be a part of.
Which
okay?
is what? You think there's positiveness in the Dabbleverse that you're part of? Is that what you're trying to say?
Absolutely.
There's
Absolutely.
not.
Absolutely.
No way in hell there's any positivity
I
in
am
this
not
Dabbleverse.
bringing. I am not bringing negativity.
You will
I'm
when
not-
they start getting on your ass. You're gonna see when they start trolling
You know
you.
what?
You'll see how you turn. You'll
You
see.
know what, Joey? You know what?
Okay. You're right.
I don't
I'm wrong.
have any negativity for them to bring to me.
Yeah, you
bring
will.
about me.
When they eat you up, you got a temper. You already got type A personality. They're going to get to you just like they got to me. I already tell you right now, you're doomed. Your husband's got a shot because he's mild and calm. You got no prayer. They're going to eat you alive.
All right, can you tell me who's going to serve the first dinner?
Listen, I had the playbook that I would never give it to you. Find out on your own, like everybody else did.
Joey, here's the thing, and I want
Towards
you
the down
to
payment, and they
take
let
this
them move in,
sincerely. Please
and I
stop
think
the
that's
video.
all he ever paid.
I'm not talking.
Okay,
crazy.
so bad on the landlord for not getting the money ahead.
100%.
Okay,
And we can
because
rewatch it.
I've been
okay.
there. was
I
a property
can't,
manager for a long period of time.
This lady's
Second
more
thing
than I thought she
is,
was.
you know,
And
even
she
if
is
you're
so
running
in love with this
conventional
Davenport,
Section
you're
8,
a law
whatever
firm
have
already.
you have to prove some kind of income.
That's right, and I
So,
did prove my
You know,
income.
what kind of income did he have?
Now you're accusing me that I have no income. Like, you already know I have no income. That's being judgmental, what you're doing
So,
right there.
you
No,
know,
no.
Now tell me it's
Judgmental.
not.
as much
It's
as
not
Joey's
judgmental.
Is it not?
wrong,
Were you not being judgmental there? You
apparently
assumed I don't got no
the
income.
landlord
Did I
Wait,
say you
I-
don't
on the
have no
good
income?
deed.
You
I have
did
a-
in so
I
many
have
words. That's exactly what you
an
manipulated to say.
explanation.
So how you
Right?
perceive
Okay.
Which
things.
is, okay.
How you
Fucking
First
oh
of
God,
all,
Mike. It's
we're
right there in
not
proof in
talking
front of you the way
about
you're
a
talking.
property
Listen
and
to it. How about shut the fuck
nicest
up
part.
and
How
listen
about
to
shut
it?
you know what?
Right.
You know what?
Okay.
Fuck you,
Let's
okay?
start with that.
Okay.
number one.
Fuck you,
Number
because you're
two,
worthless. You're
there were
worthless, and you're
5
warped,
people on
and you
the
fucking
Yeah,
don't
that's
even
what I
know
was
what your
gonna
own
say.
fucking
There
self
were
is
more
saying.
people involved.
You are
Like,
fucking
living
judging
with
me
them, not just
like you
somebody
know
who's
I have no fucking income. You fucking
Five
said
ago?
it right out of your own lips.
Yes.
All right,
With
Joey.
income.
I'm
That
not
should have had
exactly
income.
sure how I do this,
That
so this is
on
just how I'm
paper
going to do
could
this.
show
Okay.
income.
I don't really care.
And
Bye.
once again, I had said, and I had sent you a message that I wanted this to be a nice civil
It
conversation.
can't because you lied. I already caught you in the
And-
first lie when I was reading
Stop
that
the
what they
video,
did there.
Joe.
So you lied right off the bat. You took it out into that field. You
Lou?
brought it to that field by lying.
Lou, can you let him chill so I can finish? Okay. Um, I
Joey blamed
feel
the other
sorry
people
for
too,
you.
not
I
just
do.
the landlord.
Don't feel sorry for
Didn't
me.
he
I'm
say, like,
fine.
they weren't
You don't need to feel
paying-
sorry for me
Yeah,
at
I
all.
feel
Something- I
sorry
don't
for
know.
you
Echo
because
and Rochi
you
covered it.
are
I didn't catch
obviously
the whole thing,
living
but,
in a delusional
they were
world
going
that
over the
nobody
That's
else
you.
is
documents.
involved.
You think the Dabbleverse is good and
you-
fucking not negative.
You
It's
would think
negative,
by
not
the time you're
positive.
60 years
It's
old,
positive. It's not negative. That's what you
you
think.
would know
That's delusional.
Here we go. Here we go
rent a
again.
house with
Okay.
your
I'm trying to stop this
brother-in-law
video.
and-
All right, so
You know,
I'm trying
it's
to
like-
I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Close
the
figure out
YouTube
how
side.
I can get out.
That's the
There you
I
go.
don't know how to get out. I've been as nice as I possibly
You ended up
can.
being nice because you backpedaled out of everything you said that is right in front of everybody's eyes, and you're denying it all.
Okay, you still didn't say.
And you
that
said, Shmuel told me this. You think Shmuel Buckman tells the truth about anything? Do you think he does?
Okay, so Joey, what you're saying is that I'm not supposed to believe Shmuel, but what makes me? Why
I'm
should I
not telling you to believe
you?
anything. I'm telling you, don't take what he says. He bullshits and he hates my gut. And he's made. Do you know Shmuel Buckman calls Bob Levy every fucking day to have therapy about me? Nobody famous. And he calls Bob Levy for therapy to talk about me every day, how much he hates me. The guy hates my guts. He cannot do one thing nice, and he does it to a lot of people. So you don't know again because you're wet behind the ears, and this Dabbleverse thing is all glory and fame to you. You understand? That's what you're thinking of it as. You're not seeing anything. You're blinded. I'm trying to wake your fucking eyes here.
Okay, I'm not blinded.
You are blinded. I'm sorry to tell you
I'm
are.
not blinded. My ears are very
Good.
very
I don't
dry.
care. You should have
Okay.
known you were coming on my show. After what you did and lied, it was going to come.
Okay, so Joey, there's a couple things I like to say, and
Go
as
ahead,
you
say
see,
what you want.
as you see, I'm remaining calm.
No,
Okay,
because
First
you know I
off,
caught
can
you in lies.
you-
Now you're going to backpedal.
Can you stop that video so people
I
can
can't
hear
because
me?
I don't know where the fuck it is.
Well, can you find it?
I tried. You
Okay.
won't shut the fuck up and give me concentrate to do it.
Well, I didn't know it took a lot.
You took so much. I know. You're so soft. You're thin skinned. You can't handle the devil. You should get
go
bought
to
thicker
the
skin. There's a
YouTube
lot more to
side.
come.
Go to one of your tabs that you have open, and that's how you're going to stop the
Lou,
video.
my other screen went off. I don't know why. It's on this screen. I can't get to it to do that. When I moved the fucking wires, the fucking thing went off. That's another lie. Where do I tell anybody how to live? I just want people to stop lying on me and tell me what I need to do. Man, you know nothing. You still don't know nothing.
Can you stop the video so I can say what I need to
Oh my
say?
God! If she doesn't shut up, I swear to
There,
God.
I muted it.
I can't mute it.
I muted it.
Thank you, Lou.
I still hear it.
appreciate it.
Because you have it playing on that screen, that's why you still hear it. So you might have to go turn off your camera and stand up and fiddle with your wire. But I
right,
muted
go
it
ahead.
so we don't have to hear it no more. Here at least.
I think I faintly hear it.
Maybe unplug it. If I unplug it, it should go off, right?
Oh, don't
Maybe?
unplug something so we all go.
There it goes. It's unplugged.
Okay. All right, Joey.
No, it's still playing. How is it still playing?
Because it's YouTube.
But I got the screen. Oh, yeah, it's right, the computer. I had to turn the computer off. That's right.
Okay. All right, Joey, listen. I want you to give me 6 minutes without interrupting me and listen to what I have to say to you.
All right.
Okay? All right? I want you to give me 6 minutes, okay? It is 8:22.
You wasted 3 seconds already.
6 minutes. It is 8:22.
5 minutes and 55 seconds.
You're
you
still
get to the point?
interrupting. You're still interrupting, so we're going to wait now. We're gonna
Because you
start at
won't get to the point. I
8:23.
said I'll shut the fuck up. Go do your 6 minutes.
Well, you haven't shut the fuck up yet, so...
Because you keep running your mouth. Do your 6 minutes. I said I'd shut up.
You done? Okay. We're now
God, I
at
feel
8...
sorry for your husband.
We're now at 8:23. Okay, Joey. Here are the things that I want to say to you. Okay, I think it's great that you raised 5 children, especially by yourself, and you did whatever you could to provide for them financially. Financially is not the only thing that you need to provide for children. Okay, you need to make sure that you provide everything that you can for them, emotionally, mentally, and educationally. Okay. You did not do that for your daughter.
I did. My one daughter graduated with a college master's degree. My son
now we're
graduated
gonna
with
go
college.
back.
So you want me to keep going? My grandson's in college. Don't tell me I didn't teach my kids the right way.
Okay, so now
Again, you're
you've
judging.
interrupted.
You didn't read the whole book. You're full of shit. You gave all your cards up. One thing I did hear out of somebody that said you're very weak and got thin skin. That proves it, and you got a temper. You won't last. You won't last. They're going to eat you alive.
Okay,
And
once
you're
again-
telling me, lady, I know how to be a parent. I know every aspect of how to be a father,
Okay,
and I've done every
again-
one of them.
Once again, you interrupted. So now,
Because you're telling something that ain't true.
Joey, I asked if I could have.
If you're going to speak the truth, you got to have the floor. You're going to sit there and try to bash me with lies? No, you're not getting the floor. No.
Listen, I don't want your floor. I want 6 minutes to speak.
Not if you're going to sit here and tell this ridiculous story about how you think you're the greatest fucking parent on the world, and I'm the fucking worst parent on
Did you hear
the
me
world.
say that I was the greatest?
Yeah,
parent in the
basically
world?
that's what you're saying.
No.
You don't know shit about me, but what you hear in the Dabbleverse.
Once again, all about perception.
Right.
All about perception. Okay,
Listen,
so
I'm a
now-
hot-headed guy, and that's what they love. I brought the heat to the Dabbleverse. That's what I
listen,
do.
So now
After the
we're-
show's over, I'll be holding my wife's hand, laughing, and it's over. This is what the show's about.
So
This is how you
now-
fucking do it. You get angry, you go off, and you leave the show, and you forget about it.
Okay, so now we're at 8:24. So let me restart this. Okay, once again, Joey, I think it's great that you raised 5 children, and you did whatever you could for them financially. But you also have to remember that you have to be there for them, mentally.
How many times I can shoot? I was there every aspect of her life,
here's
from
another
doctors
interruption.
to emotional support, everything. You keep saying that. I was there for my children, every aspect of their life.
Okay. All right, so now you've interrupted again. So now we're at 8:25. So
I don't give a fuck. You're going to keep telling that lie and make me think that I was fucking bad when I wasn't? You want my children to come out here and tell you? Do you want them to? They're all going to tell. You want them to tell you? You want my children to tell you?
Okay.
Or can't you handle that?
I can handle anything you got to give to me. Okay.
No, you can't, because you're almost in fucking tears. We can see it.
Oh, really? You see tears in my eyes?
I could break you in 5 minutes if I kept going. I could break you in 5 minutes.
Well, come on, let's go. We got 5
5
minutes.
fucking minutes I want to do. You're already getting fucking nervous and pouty eyes. Trust me, I could break you. I won't because you're a woman.
No, come on, bring it.
You
Bring
ain't
it.
going to handle this, trust me,
Bring
so I'm
it.
not going to be
Come on,
rude.
bring it.
Penny, stop being what you're not, all right?
You bring it.
Stop
Joey,
being what you're
you
not.
need-
Stop being what you're not. You
Joey,
are soft
you
in the
need to
Dabbleverse.
stop being
Because
what
you believe
you
everything you
are
hate.
not.
That you're guilty right there. You lied on me
not.
when I wrote a nice letter to your husband. Real nice to him. I didn't say nothing but bad thing about either one of you. And
But
you
you
lied about
also-
that. Now
but
you're
you
sitting here telling me
also-
there's more to parenting. Who the fuck are you to tell me anything about parenting?
I'm a human, and I'm a
Really?
mother.
You got no right to be in my business about how I parent my kids. And I was a good
And
dad.
keep your fucking business off the internet.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You fucking $2 fucking hooker, okay?
Oh, $2 hooker? Let me
That's what
tell
I
you
said.
Let me tell you what.
Fuck
if I
you,
was-
fuck your
I
husband,
was
and
gonna-
fuck this. You want war on the internet? I'll give you war.
Go ahead.
You want a
bring
war?
it.
You want to bring it? Because it's about coming. The heat's coming.
Bring it.
You want to lie
Bring
and listen
it.
to these fucking humps? You want to listen to these fucking... I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to get in your ass. I'm going to tell you, when you're lying, I'm going to call you out. Don't ever say that I know how to be a parent and I was a very good one. I showed my kids
exactly
everything
right.
they needed.
You just said,
don't ever fucking say I was
that
because
you
you're not
know
better
how
than
to be
me.
a parent because you don't.
I do know how to be a parent.
That's
How
not
do you
what
know
you
I
just
haven't been a
said.
parent?
That's not what you just said.
I said I know how to be a good parent. I was a
No,
good parent
that's
to
not
my
what
kids.
you
My kids will
said.
testify to that.
Okay, look, Joey, I'm gonna go.
Goodbye, because you're nothing but a liar.
I need to go to the restroom. Once
Bye.
again, you said
this was worth it because you're too much in love with the devil and you believe everything you hear.
Okay, Joey, I don't understand what you're.
I don't understand why you're so infatuated with guys that are fucking piece of shits where they attack people.
Okay, first off, Joey, just give me 60 seconds.
Oh, God. Because you're going to come down with more down shit on me.
Joey, I want to talk about me. Okay?
Okay, talk about you. I don't really care about you. I already know what you are. I already know you're a liar.
Okay.
You're a liar, and you don't read the whole picture. You don't read you judge by the cover. You already showed your cards. You're a liar, and you don't listen to truth. You listen to fiction and people that are fucking piece of shit. That's the crowd you want to be with. Good luck. Melton's right in your crowd, hacking me, because he's the biggest piece of. You know how he desecrated my dead daughter? That's what you're going to. That's what you're going to.
I don't even know Melton.
Yeah, but you will. You're going to you're sponsoring his party. So go ahead. You think he would never take my super ticket. If he does, I'll sue his fucking ass.
Okay, Joey. So I just
you guys all suck his dick because he gives you super tips. I don't have to suck his dick.
No, I didn't suck anybody's dick to get super tips. Okay?
You're going to know about me. I'm fucking real and from the heart I speak. When I get angry, I speak but the more fucking truth, and I can fucking law of truth bomb. But one thing I was a good dad. I was a good husband. You understand? And I got a wife that I treat like gold. And I got kids that are grown that love me. And they talk to me more than they talk to their mother. Because they know who was the one that was there to save them through. When my son people would attack my son at school, try to beat him up, who was at the first one at the school to fucking take care of the business? I was.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So don't judge me that you know me. You don't know shit.
Joey, I'm not trying to judge
you. Just did. The moment you said, I'm a bad parent.
You are.
I'm not, though.
Okay, you just said you have 5 kids and all of your kids talk to you? Yeah, you got one that can't. And
she talks to me every day. She calls me for prison at least twice a day.
Nothing.
We talk every day, lady. Every day she should be locked up. Every day, because I got her the lighter sentence when she violated. But it was me that went to court and begged the judge for her to have the lighter sentence, and he gave her only 6 years. She should have got 30 to life for what she did to my wife. My wife went in with the IVs out of her arm and stabbed 18 times and begged the judge not to put her in prison. They gave her probation. So you want to speak out of what parents are? That's not even her daughter. She doesn't have to love her. She chose to love my daughter. That's her stepdaughter. And she tried to kill her, and she still got her out of trouble.
I have a stepdaughter, and I love her just like I birthed her.
But what she did was a miracle. She could have put my daughter away from prison for life.
Okay.
And she didn't. And not because I told her, she tried to kill you. If you do it, I'm still going to marry you, and I still love you. Okay? She deserves for what she did. She tried to sodomize her 18 times, premeditatedly stabbed that woman 18 times. And we forgave her because I wouldn't testify against my daughter when they came to me. Forget it, I'm not testifying. She got me 8 times because I jumped in front of the knife so fucking Christina could get out of the house. I saved her from 8 stab wounds. It was directed towards Christina, not me.
Okay. All right.
Don't even go there. You fucking call me. You do go back and listen to what you said tonight to me. You judge me by the cover, not by the book. You didn't take the time to get to know the person. You didn't take that time. You want to be judged and you want to listen to Shmuel Buckman, who was a fucking piece of shit. A piece of shit. Echo Pineapple, piece of shit.
Okay, Joey, I didn't have to judge a book by its cover.
You did.
Let me finish.
By the statements you made here.
Let me finish. Because I am a big reader, and I do.
That's good for you.
I am a big reader.
I read people, and you judge me wrongly.
All right. I didn't judge you wrongly.
Yes, you did.
I didn't. Because
you did.
Everything that was told to me that you admitted
You believed what was told you, so that tells you right there you're a follower. You didn't bother to find out yourself the fact. You believe. You just said it. You just told on yourself. Thank you for being honest.
I got the fact from you.
You didn't get no facts from me. All I said was I could have learned sign language, but I didn't learn fluent. That's the only mistake I made with my children. The only mistake.
And that's the biggest.
That's not. Fuck you, Penny. Fuck you. You're wrong. You're a piece of shit for even saying that. I'll tell you what. My daughter should be calling me anytime here. I'll have her. You could ask me to ask her a question, and she'll tell you. She'll tell you.
Joey, I wish you the best. I do. I wish you the best.
I don't need your best, sweetie, because I'm all right where I'm at.
Well, that's fine. You don't.
I don't need nothing from you. There's nothing you can do for me in this Dabblever. Nothing but you can do is climb on my coattail so your views will go up. That's what you'll do.
Okay, well, I don't need your coattails to make my views go up because my views are pretty fucking good, and I didn't know who you were till yesterday.
What are you talking about? I've been with my daughter every day. Every day she's been in prison. I talk to her every fucking day, at least twice a day.
Okay, that's fine. You can do whatever you want, and you can believe in your heart whatever you want.
Because it's the truth.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
Don't
And
put the
you
psychology
may
shit on me,
believe-
bitch. It don't work. I
you
101
may
psychology
believe-
all the way. You understand that?
That's the truth. And you may believe that I'm going to listen to Shmuel and I'm going to listen
You
to this
just did.
person
You just proved
and
you
this
did.
person because I'm dying to get in the dive.
You are. You want to be. You love. You're too much in love and unhinged for this.
Oh my goodness, I know. It's just what keeps me going. So it gets me up out of bed every morning and makes me go to work. You know, to a real job. Oh, look, he finally muted himself. Fuck yeah. So can everybody hear me and not him? Please tell me that you can hear me and not him because I'm going to end this. I can't listen to this. I can't listen to this much more. I specifically asked him to make this a civil conversation that we could talk like adults. And obviously he can't do that. And, you know, part of me feels sorry for him. Yep. You can hear me. Okay. Awesome. That's all that matters. Part of me feels sorry for him. I feel definitely sorry for the daughter, especially the daughter that is in prison. I feel sorry for her. I feel like if her parent or parent